welcome everyone to episode 24 of Epsilon Sun, part of the Corruption of Solon series. And we are running 4 out of 5 today without our beloved wizard, who might be tuning in, whether or not he is watching the stream right now or later, who can say. But nevertheless, we still have our wonderful cast of players. We have Aurora, our fighter cleric, coming from Epsilon Gerst. Hello.
Hello.
We have Karik, our Starcaller, a turtle druid from the Wastelands. Hello, Karik.
Hello.
Lokar, the wandering barbarian monk from tribes locations unknown. Hello, Lokar.
Hello.
And we have Nissa, also a resident, shall we say, of our capital city, Gerst. Hello, Nissa.
Hello.
And we pick up episodes 24 with a quick recap about where we started to where we ended last session. We found ourselves underneath of the city of Gerst. Below the Sorrows, a alcove village within the warrens of Undergerst, and reaching your way through a tunnel as prescribed to you by the mayor, offering your services once you saw the hole and agreeing to investigate some form of crime scene where there is blood and a large hole. You descended down this hole to find out what's what. And at the end, a chittering of sorts was heard. And dashing around the corner and seeing a group of intelligent creatures having a conversation around a campfire, you decided to reassess the situation. With no immediate signs of whether these creatures are responsible for the tunnel or seen in the house, you'll somewhat panic about what to do. Immediately, Aurora barks at Magrim to start casting Comprehend Languages to try and ensure they have some sort of way of understanding what the hell is going on down here, and to be an interpreter of sorts. And a tense standoff occurs. Very tense. Tension hangs in the balance, if you will, with combat and murder and bloodshed but a wrong move away. You manage to communicate in the interim to the insect-like creatures that you encountered to wait with a display of pouring water out and a curious performance with our beloved Stinky ruining it with an over-performance of a death scene. However, it was enough of a delay for Magrim, and when the spell completes, Magrim learns that the creatures, whilst intelligent, are not smart, and defer to a leader they refer to as the Madam. Negotiations do not go well, and you choose to leave the creatures alive, despite overhearing them saying that they will report your presence within these tunnels to this Madam once you leave. And instead of returning down the tunnel from whence you came, you choose to delve deeper into the cavern despite learning nothing. Yet exploration and adventure await. You encounter a large pile of deadly looking snakes, but with Speak with Animals active, Nissa understands that all these snakes are disturbed by is the light that you carry, and they just want to sleep. And before they become too agitated, Nissa tells you all to turn off the lights, saving you the need to deal with their nature. Beyond the snake alcove, a larger room of older architecture holds many crates of various curious items such as mirrors, makeups, textiles, and rations, and Aurora wanders in until she hears a click beneath her foot, and seeing a depressed stone slab she is standing on, once again, panic ensues to save her from an unknown fate. With many thoughts about what to do, you decide to drag one of the crates onto the pressure pad to replace her weight. And crawling over the crates instead, you hug the side of the room to where Aurora manages to find a crack in the wall, allowing her to peer through it into a room within the temple beyond. Witnessing several platoons of insect creatures performing drills, and something that resembles shedded dead skin of a very large snake. Beyond the inventory room, thankfully not stepping on any further trapped pressure plates, you encounter a deep pool of delicious fresh water that seems to indicate it as part of the lowest point of the water table of the Gerst Valley. Nissa has a refreshing drink, despite Lokar's nagging, and Magrim's curiosity gets the better of him and carries an illuminated rock via Mage Hand into the depths of the water, and disturbing a sleeping creature who is not a morning creature, and a huge-ass Grick attacks. Quickly realizing that there are some things in the ancient area of Undergirth that could instantly kill some of you, you proceed to immobilize it and bring it within an inch of its life as it escapes back down into the depths from whence it came. As it flees from your onslaught, you take the opportunity to get across the pool of water. However, not all have had the luxury of being able to swim, and Karik enjoys for the first time in his life being submerged whilst being pulled by the swimmers, with Nissa riding the turtle and Stinky riding Anissa. Beyond the pool, you choose to take the path with less water, because who wants to swim again after that ordeal, and head down into a tunnel with spider webbing. Venturing deeper, you come into contact with a monstrous, motherly phase spider, and expertly you soothe the spooder and soon realize that something doesn't quite add up. And the webbing walls are nothing but an illusion, and the spider is caged within an invisible prison, merely used as a deterrent, should anyone come wondering. And escaping into the next room, Aurora has a realization that this ancient temple must be aged in the thousands of years old, from a time when snake gods were worshipped and the race of Yuan Ti lived in these parts. Where you stand now is within an antechamber of an old god, and what lies further beyond, perhaps are from times long thought past. And here you stand. Boop. In the seemingly can I do this? There you go. Seemingly empty hall with a statue of an ancient civilization. Clicking and movement echo noises. Noises echo from the north. And there are two of you. The softer skittering of a motherly spider to the south. Deep beneath the burning sun above you. Whoops, did I screw up? Deep beneath the burning sun above, you look around at where you stand. Some thoughts play in your minds. Did you choose this place? Or did the call to adventure pique your curiosity? What is going on down here? And why now? What would you like to do?
fascinating as this place is, we're still looking for whatever dug that tunnel and killed the people.
Is there anything we can hear? Like
Yeah,
any distinct noise?
you can hear to the north clicking, familiar clicking language noises and movement echoing from an exit to the north. And to the south, a softer
Okay.
skittering.
Okay. Well, it seems like we have really very limited options here. Either we go back to the spider or we just, keep going until we find the thing. Hopefully.
We can explore this temple, and if there's nothing here, then there's a good chance that whatever did it has moved on. There is a lot of activity in this place between the bug people. They may have scared it off.
Now you want to
It
go
did
further
look.
in the temple, or
Mm-hmm.
There is a light ahead. Something.
I mean, I'm smart enough
Go.
not to warn you guys, but I'm not sure this is a good idea.
What would be a good idea then?
I'm no expert, but this seems ancient, and there could be stuff around the corner that we're not able to deal with, that I can protect
No.
you guys from. So
But what if the monster that, killed the family in the house in the Sorrows is still roaming around there and ends up, you know, killing more people?
what is if this monster ends up killing us?
Which is a fair point.
I do not
Like you,
fear a monster. Plus, I gave my word that I would do something about it.
and I'll be the last one that is scared of death, but I think you all have stuff to do that you still want to do, so.
We
Not sure
need
if
the mayor's support to get back to the surface and into the Templar district. This is the easiest way to do that, even if it's a stupid way to do that.
he didn't ask us to kill the monster. He asked us to figure out what happened.
And we still technically don't know.
Well, we can bullshit a bit. I mean, we've seen a
I have no
temple, big
intention.
snake things, ancient history kind of stuff. I mean, no one will be stupid enough.
Conjecture is nothing but lies, Lokar. I have no intention of lying to that man.
I mean, we wouldn't be lying. Just tell him that what we found.
Which is nothing, essentially.
No, we found a giant snake temple. That's something.
And bug people.
And bug people. And that Grick thing that was in the water.
And the
And-
Grick wasn't not large enough to do with the damage to the house.
But
I mean,
I'm just
Mayor
saying, we do have
Schindel.
some information. Like, we have, it might not be super relevant information, but it's information. We learned things.
Yeah, and the mayor did say that there was a drunkard at the tavern that kept talking about this shit. But I think, I don't know, maybe we're too far now. Are we?
I mean, I'm fine with whatever you guys decide. As I said, I don't really care if I die here or not, so.
What if
But,
the bug
if you.
people helped us? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking, what if we convinced the bug people to help us?
Have
After our
another nice.
charade, I think that might be difficult, Nisa.
Well, maybe with those bug people, But if there are more up ahead, maybe there's a chance that. I mean, they. This is weird, but they look pretty civilized
Yes,
for
I
a bug.
They
I'm
do.
not sure they're gonna like us inviting ourselves into their, I don't know, maybe holy place. Potentially.
Why would bugs worship a snake?
Who knows?
It
Especially a
doesn't really
snake
make a
that's
whole
the
lot
god of
sense.
like murder.
The god of murder. Murdered? Murder?
Yeah.
The
Seth
god of
is.
death? Killing?
I mean, why do
Mm.
humans worship a god of murder?
Most don't.
Yes, but still people do.
Well,
Don't
we
see it differently.
categorically assign those as insane. You don't see them running civilizations, now do you?
There's some cults.
Oh, sorry. I tripped over a stone. Sorry. I can't see shit.
I don't
Anyway.
think Lokar is wrong that this may be more than this than we originally agreed to. But I don't want it to return to the mayor without something concrete.
All
I
right.
think, I think we would be better to go to the mayor with something rather than going ahead and dying and then him not knowing anything.
Then Nita, it's 1-on-1. What do you think?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Unless you don't want to have an opinion in this.
I, as much as I want to say, let's just go ahead and see what's up there. I don't want to end up killed.
We can be abundantly cautious.
We could use stealth to maybe take a peek at the I don't know, if there's a temple ahead, we could maybe take a peek into the biggest or the main room of the temple or whatever.
I mean, if we're gonna try to avoid getting in any fights on the way out of here, I can turn into something small, and quiet, and can see in the dark, and just go poke around and look real quick, and then come back. But I think I can
I would.
only do that one more time.
I'd like to stay together.
We can send Stinky.
Oh yeah, we can send Stinky.
After his last performance, I don't think he's trustworthy, Nisa.
But
No
I mean,
offense.
let's not have him. No, it's okay. I agree with you, but let's just not have him do anything but, snoop around, and I can tell you what he sees.
I mean, it might be good for activating traps.
I would feel better about going ahead if we at least knew what was up there before we stepped into the dark.
So long as I can see, I can be pretty stealthy, but it would be better if we sent the rat or if you shapeshift.
Well,
Alright, Stinky, what's up there?
Yeah, let's go. Okay, Stinky. I need you to do your thing.
Take everyone's souls. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. You're gonna follow me, right?
Yeah, sure.
I kill everyone. I know that's kind of your job. I can try and distract them, and then you can take their souls, right?
I mean, no. No. Um, That's your thing. That's my thing, actually. Anyway,
At
no.
this point, little lady, it's kind of like both of ours. You know, it's your life and my life seem to be like intrinsically interwoven. So you take the souls, I reap the benefits. It's all win-win.
Yes. I get that. I get that. But right now, I just want you to snoop around.
Snoop mode, Snoop engaged. I can do that. I can do it. Yeah. I can do that. Where am I going?
Just down that hall. And let me know what you see, okay?
Sure. And if I see someone sleeping, what do you want me to do? Is it like a click,
Welcome.
kind of like, try and smother him?
No. Just no. Walk on by. Just
Okay. And he gives you a resolute nod, standing up on his back legs, presses himself to the side of the wall. No one else can hear it, but you can hear the telepathically, like he's making his own theme music for stealth. Stealth mode, stinky on the case, 6 goes stealthy. What's this? What's that? What's on the side? Oh, no one's there. Okay, downstairs. There's some stairs here. Say stairs.
So you can obviously communicate to it, Nisa, but
yeah.
What?
You don't want to hear what he's saying.
what the fuck is wrong with that weasel?
Oh, so many things, Aurora. It's just a very long list. I'm afraid.
As Stinky goes down round the corner to the left, Nissa, I'm assuming you go into his vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stay there. But
Yeah, and your eyes turn from the yellow to like milky white to give everyone the notification that you are in familiar vision mode.
I wave my hand right in front of her face. No reaction.
She can like feel still the motions and the presence, like your I don't know what your hand would smell like, but certainly smells
Oh,
turtle
wow.
like.
Yeah.
smells like a fish tank.
No, I'm not a wet turtle. I'm a
Oh.
desert turtle.
Well, you just were in water. Maybe that's
Yeah, but maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Today you will think about what your hands smell like, and you
Yep.
have never done that before. Okay, as Stinky goes around the corner, he descends down 4 steps. He snakes down them like a liquid almost, with his vision very close to the ground. I don't know if you've ever seen those YouTube videos with cats with cameras on their collars, but it's essentially this.
Nice.
And
Oh, yeah.
he rounds some stairs. The stairs curve around to the north and then around again, and he finds himself at the bottom of the staircase with 2 burning braziers on either side of a suspended walkway that seems to be over, well, a void, for lack of better terms. He's still close enough to, command and tell him what to do, but you can also see, like, over to the northeast, an illuminated entryway that is upward. So it's above his field of vision, so you can't see like into the room necessarily, but you can see that there is a balcony of sorts, like a story up to the northeast. But the only way that he can see in terms of movement is northward along this walkway into the void that is cracked and old.
I would tell him to go ahead and cross it.
Okay. Remind me real quick of how far your distance is with communication of seeing through Stinky.
Oh,
There's a distance.
let me see. Let me see. Let me
100
see.
feet.
Is it 100 feet?
I think.
I think communicating 100 feet, but technically you can like still have to and like look through, but they can still move on if you want to. But
It does state
Let
it
me
in
pull
the
up.
spell itself.
yeah,
Mm,
At some point you lose comms.
yeah, but they could still do
hun-
like
yeah, well, your familiar is within 100 feet of you. You can communicate with it telepathically.
Uh-huh.
And you can see through the rise. Yeah.
And it doesn't say
100.
anything beyond that, so beyond 100 feet you're gonna lose your vision.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh. Additionally, as an action, you can see through the. No.
Yeah, there
It
is a
doesn't say
limit.
anything. Yeah, well,
I'll bring it.
I assume that if it's within 100 feet of me, I can do it. But once it crosses that threshold, I lose the connection, maybe.
You do.
Okay.
But, you know, the familiar can exist for no matter what distance you are. You can't interact with it from that distance beyond.
Yeah, it doesn't disappear.
It doesn't disappear, no. But you've asked him to to cross it. Now, as he reaches this first corner on this rickety pathway over a darkened void, he can see further northwards to another illuminated room that seems to have a sunbeam of sorts managing to make its way down through some cracks, illuminating a chest, but on another side of a void. It's about that point in time, if you ask him to keep on going, that you will lose sight.
In that
You,
case,
you feel
maybe
like he's
I
on the verge, on the edge of your connection. What do you do?
I'm gonna. Can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
Because
You're
during that
blind.
time it says that I am deaf and blind.
Deaf and blind, but not immobile.
Regard.
You can still speak,
I will.
and your friends know.
Yeah, I will. I will tell everybody. I'm gonna lose the connection. I'm just gonna move a little bit further.
I will guide her so she doesn't run into a wall.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Like, a lot of the time people think that you have to have a persistent connection to your familiar, but it's not exactly true. It just says you have to use an action to get into it, which is, 6 seconds. You can come in and out of it at will when you're out of combat. So you could, tell
Oh.
Stinky to wait. You could come out of it, move, go back into it. You can do that.
Okay. Okay. It's better if I do that. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Stinky to stop and wait,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll move.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you say to the others?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna put my hands up and go, wait a minute, and then telepathically I'm gonna tell Stinky, halt.
He halts.
Halt.
He halts.
Okay.
You're like,
I'm
like a statue. He stops.
Then I'm gonna go back to myself,
Uh-huh.
to my own senses, and go, oh, I need to move closer, guys. Otherwise I'm gonna lose the connection and I won't be able to see anything. But I did see that he crossed a platform up ahead, and I point this way to the braziers. We can see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened.
No, nothing happened. Not to him.
Does the bridge look like stable to me? I saw like get closer, can see it with the cracks and everything.
Perception check.
Mhm.
Does it look stable? Oh my god. Dang, Pepper. I mean, really?
Oh.
um,
Can we
I
make this a
mean,
group check?
you can all look at it. Yeah, for sure. Like you all have eyes. If you all wonder the same thing, you can all roll. But this is what Pepper wanted to do.
How's the bridge
I mean,
look?
does it
How's the
look
bridge look?
like
The pre-
like it will collapse
See
as
how
soon as we set foot on it?
Mm,
the
Nice.
platform seems as old as the room that you've come from. The fact that it's still here is a testament to either its architecture or the fact that very few people have trodden on it. The fact that Stinky made it across at least gives you the insight that it is sound enough for a weasel. However, in terms of whether or not it's structurally sound for you guys to walk upon it, that's another question. Looking at the actual stones itself, Aurora, with a natural 20, this could potentially have been helped by your history check just a moment ago. If this architecture was built that long ago and still lasts, things were built to last. Now, things can crumble from time to time through wear and tear, of course. And maybe that is what's happened with the rest of the room. As you can see, as you peer over this sort of lofted podium of sorts before going down the stairs, that there are red markings on the edges of the void. And you remark that perhaps this room was an actual intact room at one point. As you get closer and peer over the edge, light does not penetrate that far down. But you look at the bridge itself, the walkway, and it seems to somewhat still be sturdy.
You said that the thing up here is like a balcony. It's like higher up.
You are, yeah, slightly higher up, yeah.
So, like this over here where the bridge got there's no connection anymore. Is that
That's-
also like higher? Or
That's higher than you are.
okay, so yeah, okay, so we don't see what we see.
We can't see those bugs.
I
through
can
there.
put a hold on, let me just put like a wall there so you can't see it for the time being.
Yeah.
Do a one-way wall.
Well, yeah.
I was wondering if the podest here is high enough, but okay, if the balcony is even higher, then alright.
Does that work for you?
Other way.
Not bad. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nice. Thank you.
much less scary.
That we don't get spoiled.
Well,
This
we can
voice.
hear it, but we
Well,
kind of know what should be in there.
wait, why is my turn order up? That's weird.
No, huh.
Because you're crazy.
I know why.
I'm just gonna clear it before I remember, as I remember to clear. Okay, so Stinky is further up in this room.
Can you also just sorry.
You want to do something?
I
else?
just wanted to know how high it is roughly, like just to get an idea of the like heights and stuff. Like
Sure,
high,
sure.
how it's where I am and how high the balcony is.
You're
to
about
what's that?
10 feet. The stairs are much more shallow than the ones over there. So you're about 10 feet up to where Aurora is now. Looking over there, it's about another 20 to 25 feet looking upwards. So you can see like the underside of this balcony.
Eleven, 20, so 30.
Now it's 30 feet high.
30 feet high from this level.
Correct.
Yeah.
Everyone make a perception check.
Just rolled a 26.
Well, that's for your bridge awareness. This is something else.
Let me show
Oh
my
god.
How about a 25?
Okay,
How
okay,
about
dang.
11.
How about that 11?
Oh no. I rolled a 6 and now a 7. God damn it.
This actually makes kind of sense. Actually, I just forget to pull up Magrim's sheet. 1 second. Oh, I have it up already. Cool. He is not the
Very
most
well.
perceptive.
Should I roll perception for him?
Nah, I got it. Cool. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has a +1 anyway. Aurora. There are sounds beyond the chittering. You can hear clicking and movements that seem to make sense as you are the only one who peered through the rock in the wall. You kind of know what's up there if you've just made like all the way around this temple. The marching in unison. The clicks here and there, which you can, even though not knowing the language, can assume there are some sort of orders. And then there is a trill. 10 minutes have passed already.
Okay, I wasn't
An
sure
hour.
how long the spell lasted.
Yeah, you guys had like a short rest.
No.
You didn't have a short rest?
Yeah, it's an hour long comprehend languages.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he only rolled a 14 at this point, so this is kind of beyond the DC of his roll. But Aurora, you can notice that there seems to be more like chittering and clicking that seems to be directed, and then all of a sudden there seems to be a shift, and then in unison movements that seem to be moving away from you, more like distant, but then they stop, and then a single on the air. And then this is when everyone else's perception clicks in, and you hear a gong noise. Gong.
What the hells was that?
Regimental orders.
There's an army of bugs?
Maybe. There's definitely a lot of them up there.
How do you know?
The commands, there's a cadence to it. Sounds like being back in the order.
What should we do?
The bridge looks stable-ish, so long as we all don't cross at the same time.
Should we crawl? Distribute our weight?
No, it's... kind of put my foot on it and, like, test it. It's pretty locked into place, I think.
I mean, it would be the most stable, the base.
We should be quiet, that they might have a sentry posted up there. We don't want to drag attention.
Okay.
and I'll start gingerly going across.
What do you want to command Stinky to do?
I would tell Stinky to keep following the platform.
Okay.
And slowly kind of advance after him.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, cool. You can maneuver that way.
Right now, I'm withholding the connection because I want him to get to, I don't know, here first if he can.
Okay. You want to move?
The balcony.
Okay. Cool. Are you gonna inform your people?
Oh yeah, guys. I'm gonna have Stinky reach the balcony quietly, obviously, and then from there, if the distance allows it, which I think it does, I will re-establish the connection and tell you guys what is up there.
So you can reach this balcony. Let's see.
Was that a question?
Yeah. That was a question, Anissa.
Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah, I guess.
anything.
Yeah, it was kind of a question. This was kind of like a self-answering question. Like, I see it was just like, oh, so you can see like a way to the balcony.
Well, I just, I commanded him to keep going because I can see this, right?
You can see the edge of
This-
the balcony. Yeah.
The edge of this platform.
Mhm.
I don't know how he will get there because I didn't establish the connection. But once he gets there, I will have him show me what he sees from there. So
And we
he's
can
gonna reach
hear.
the place before us.
All right. And you want to keep moving with us?
Yeah.
So
Right now I can see.
Spread out, be slow, and be quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just stepping wherever Lokar steps.
I'm gonna let Mag go before me, and I'll go last.
All right.
Why does this curve around like a snake?
I think that's the
Snakes.
theme here.
Seeing this like chest thing, is there anything I can roll to get a little bit more information on what it might symbolize or what it is?
What it might symbolize
it?
or what it might be.
Because obviously, like, it's some sort of like hollowed thing, right? Like it's got its own little room, it's a gold chest. They've
Right.
taken the time to keep torches lit.
Right. What would you roll to insinuate this? I mean, I guess it's from a lore perspective. So we're gonna have to just do like an intelligence. It's not even a history thing because you have no real way of applying a history roll to this. So just a flat intelligence.
Nope.
It looks fancy. Why it is kept this way, what its purpose is. It's a pretty big leap for Aurora to understand what that means, but from a mere like intelligence perspective, you can insinuate that it is revered. that it is important and it must be, some sort of important relic or reason to have it there.
They're definitely keeping something important and sacred over there. At least to them.
Okay. At this point, Stinky reaches the top of the staircase. You can see that he snakes his way up the stairs. And Lokar,
Okay.
just as I'm watching the whole map at the same time, as you step there, with your weight, please roll me a dex save as your the path right there is weak and crumbles under your weight.
Great. I love that.
Oh,
Love that.
shit.
Is it something I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated?
It's not like something that you were expecting. No, it's not something you can see.
Okay.
It's not like a trap swinging your way. It's more like the structure.
So I won't
falls
get
under foot.
my advantage. Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying.
All right.
Oh
And I
my.
rolled a natural one.
The
Another one, baby.
the
Roll a three.
Can I give him my inspiration?
doesn't he
I
have
mean, I
it?
feel like I could have had advantage on this, but it's fine.
Your danger sense. This is not a danger.
Yes.
This is just a thing. Gravity.
Not a danger.
This is not dangerous.
This is not
Crumbling
nothing.
path
So if you're in danger
expectations.
sense, it's like traps or things coming towards you, like an arrow or something like this. This is just like a.
see coming.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see anything coming. This is just architecturally crumbling because you're a big boy. And you slip.
Mhm.
You have a moment to try and grab on to the side, given a nat 1. Unfortunately, this is going to be a disadvantage as you are like teetering on the edge.
Mhm.
So another like deck save to try and stay at try and grip the edge next to Nissa. Unless
Can I react to this?
everyone can react to this. Since Nissa is right there, unless Nissa is in stinky vision, Aurora's right there.
I'm gonna try to hit him with a thorn whip and pull him back towards
Yeah.
me 5 feet.
I was about to
Okay.
say, this is gonna be a whip out to try and
Okay.
grab something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. His AC is quite low, so
Does 14 hit?
his AC is 17.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
But roll your deck save with disadvantage.
15.
I
Ooh.
think your deck save will say that Karik's whip was the DC as you fall like to the sides and there's like nothing there and you hear a whoosh, and you look around and your immediate reaction is to grab hold to this whip and you are on the edge like 50 degrees off the edge with 1 foot on this crumbling rock and holding on to this whip that is now like tethered to Karik. Karik, what is your strength modifier?
+1.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Let's change the music here because this is exciting.
The magical thorn whip effect of pulling me 10 feet happens. Since that's like a magical effect of pulling me 10 feet closer to the one.
Yes. If the attack hits.
The attack didn't
It-
hit as
you
much as you
pulled-
caught it out of
Okay,
air.
Yeah.
so I didn't make it hit. Okay,
No,
okay.
yeah, exactly so. But it is there, and like holding there for a second. You've got a +1. This is gonna be a higher DC to try and hold him in place before you start to get pulled. So roll
Let me see if I hit so that he can have advantage on it. How about that?
hit for what?
For using my whip to help stabilize Lokar.
Oh, you have a whip too? Wow, that's a lot.
I do have a whip.
Okay,
We're gonna do pull in different directions.
okay. Yeah. See if you hit. Look.
I can. Yeah, I can...
Just whip him
No.
for no reason.
No.
You're gonna
Damn.
dismember him.
Curse this DC. You whip him, but like it doesn't like purchase onto anything. Nissa, you can see this happen. It's like almost in slow motion. Like Karik reacts first as he's looking that way. Lokar like grabs onto the whip, but it's like not tangible, what do you do?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to just grab him with my hands because I don't have a whip. I don't have shit.
I don't have a whip.
What's your strength?
I don't have anything. It's actually +2.
Oh, you're +2. You're kind of beefy. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. Although you're like scrambling up and down roofs and stuff in the warrens. Okay, we'll say that in this moment, teetering on the edge, Karik manages to provide Lokar a lifeline to grab for but a moment, and Lokar, you get dragged. Now it's up to you. Like, you can obviously try and hold on to it there or let it go.
Yeah, I think I will, like, can I reach the edge also? Or is that too far? I have quite long hands.
Well, the thing is, like, you're kind of teetering off to the side. You like slipped and you fell. So like you've had this whip lash out. You grab it, and your weight is like kind of pulling you down. Now we'll come to you in a second. We're just kind of do like a pseudo initiative as Mr. like goes, whoa shit. Let's see if you can grab him with like a grapple against his AC. So athletics.
Athletics check. Okay. Let's go. 15. No.
Nope. Misses his AC. Okay, so Lokar, before you have the moment, you're suspended almost in midair with your 1 foot on the pathway. Karik, you have a choice here. Do you hold on to the whip for a brief moment to try and like suspend him further to allow him the option to get a better purchase on the side, or do you let it go?
I'm gonna hold on. I'm not gonna let him go.
Okay, strength save as you hold on to it. Well, that's more like wisdom save, I suppose, as you're like pulling on this whip. That's a spell.
I will definitely take a wisdom save over a strength save.
Okay, and Lokar, you want to reach out.
Still not great.
Guys, +6. Lokar, you want to try and reach out and grab somebody, anything.
Yeah, I think if I'm the way you described it, I am still having like a foot on a bridge that collapsed, or
You have like
What's the
one
exact-
Yeah,
foot,
it's
like
one
you're-
foot on, hanging off with a whip.
yeah, then maybe I'll try to roll to my left
Just grab onto my helicopter.
and like kind of try to grab something over there, like kind of trying. I realize I'm gonna pull Karik if I'm not careful, so he immediately tries to push with his leg to the left, kind of since he's still dangling, kind of over here, and then try to grab like either the side or one hand,
for
maybe
sure,
on this,
like-
depending on how
let's hope
she
so. Let's just do an acrobatics to try and twist yourself to try and grab onto something. As like your hand comes out and the whip comes out, and everyone's like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!"
And
3 ones in a row.
can
Is
Bags
this
help in
actually
any
re-
way with Rage Hand?
Mage hand is not strong enough for him, but he rolled 3 nat ones. He literally rolled 3 nat ones.
Is this the real
And
life?
Is this just fantasy? Lokar embraces the dark under the sea.
Fatality.
I'm gonna start digging into my climber's kit to try and get the
Okay, I think from
Titan
this
as
perspective, like Lokar's is falling.
Yeah.
Magrum, 1 second, because I've got Magrum here as well. He's a smart boy, but I think in this case, seeing like the whip come out, and then Aurora, your whip doesn't find purchase. Nissa, your hand holds out, but you don't manage to grab him in time. He's falling, and in sacrificing of a spell slot, Magrum casts Web.
Oh.
Nice.
And it's gonna be there. So you're falling basically into it, Lokar. It is sticky as hell, but in this instance, you are suspended further. His DC is 14 to try and move out of it. The cost of your falling would have been his second level spell slot.
I'm gonna peek my head over the side,
Mm.
kind of just like, and more gingerly, like, toss Lokar the rope and harness part of the climber's kit. We can pull you up.
Probably see Lokar kind of like chilling in the net, looking upwards, giving like a sigh. I guess I'm not surprised that I'm not supposed to die. And he kind of like stands up in the web, kind of the best he can.
I wouldn't say it's heavy enough to support you standing on it as much as enough to like roll over it to climb onto the edge once more.
Sure.
Well, once he gets the climber kit and everything, it's
easy enough to pull
should
on.
yeah should be pretty easy with all of us.
But only if I roll a natural one.
3 nat ones, bro. 3 nat ones.
Karik is now terrified to step anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Lokar stood close to the wall until he couldn't anymore.
Good shit, Mag.
Magrum says,
I mean,
it was just instinct. Can't have one of my friends just disappear down a void and that's the end of the story. Can't have that. Might be weaker, depending on what's coming up ahead, but we'd be vastly more weaker without you.
All right, Lokar. I suggest bear crawling from here.
great. Sure.
At this point, he's reached. Stinky's obviously reached the top,
Yep.
and he's, as per directed, is waiting there. Do you wish
Yeah.
to use Stinky Vision?
Yes, let's activate the stinky vision. And I'm gonna tell Magrum, Mag, I'm gonna sit here and have Stinky look down the balcony. Just please make sure I don't accidentally also fall down this hole, please.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh.
I mean, now there's a web down there, so, if you fall.
I'm just saying oh shit because now all of this just opened up.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
You got a glimpse on it earlier.
Nisa, calm down. Focus.
Stinky looks inside to a large hall with architecture similar to that of the room with the snake statue altar in it. On the floor is a faded motif in golden paint of a large swirling eye with a green iris and sort of Ouroboros-like snake heads making up a swirling iris motif. As you can see, obviously, in the image, there are many themes here from a snake perspective. And looking to the south, you can see the same things that Aurora saw, with now, with a closer view, clearly sheddings of large snake skin. And further beyond that, into the far southeast corner, is a large chasm in the floor.
Oh, this thing, right?
Indeed.
Mhm.
Around the ancient hallway are various stone statues of soldiers. Some with their heads chipped in half or a leg holding off. There is a formation of bugs, insects, thrycreen, that are
Mhm.
standing to attention, facing northwards.
Oh, and there are two guys over here.
At the head of these platoons of thrycreen are two, instead of like the standard yellowish kind of carapace color, these ones are more of a green carapace and seem to have more significant armor. They are clicking towards the platoons that are formed with spears and shields, much like the creatures that you saw at the entranceway. They seem to be addressing the troops and gesturing further north. That's what Stinky sees.
No. Okay. While I am looking through Stinky's eyes, the chasm down here.
Yep.
On the right. Does it look like the hole or the chasm that we encountered in the home in the Sorrows, or similar?
Oh, it's a little far to tell specifically whether or not it is or not. A hole is a hole, I suppose. It's hard to. I think you're probably too far away from this chasm to determine that. If it was made by a creature or if it was naturally formed. You're like
Okay, maybe I can
100 feet away or
move.
something. And 75, 80 feet away.
Oh Jesus. Maybe I can have him move here or here, down by this torch.
Roll a stealth check for me, please.
As the weasel?
As the weasel.
Okay.
Stinky on the mission.
Stealth is dexterity, right?
Right.
Do you like talk somewhat out loud what you're seeing as you get like deeper in with Stinky?
I was thinking
Weasels have
now,
a +5 to their stealth.
Why does he have a +10? Oh, +10, +3.
Not sure what +5 you're talking about. The standard weasel is +3. Dexterity. Nevertheless,
They should have
he sort of lays against the stairs as he descends to the very last stair. Before he can step off of that last one, you're still in control. You can still see through his eyes. That
Oh, right. I know what. Sorry to interrupt you, but I know what Spiker was saying, because in the skills there is stealth +5.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right, not just dexterity, yeah.
Proficient.
Apologies.
Yeah, I mean, they should be
Yes.
proficient. I was like, I'm double checking, but
Yeah. The dexterity
Yeah,
is
yeah,
+3,
yeah.
but they have a proficiency in stealth. Roll your stealth.
You're right. Sorry.
Nice.
That would be an 18.
Okay. Luckily, he is a pale kind of creature, and the ancient sandstone marble here is also kind of pale, so he kind of blends in, acts like a draft excluder against the corner of this stair. And just before he comes off of that last step, you can see through his eyes that 2 bugs emerge from this chasm, almost like climbing out of it, followed by a larger creature that you have seen before.
The hard guy.
The shortcut.
And they begin moving up. Can Stinky recognize bug faces?
I don't know. Maybe he does. But I'm gonna have him stay like really still, so that they don't notice him.
Stinky watches them walk north, and they seem to be talking softly, chittering to each other, leading this large creature on a chain behind them with a collar around its neck. And noticing that they are in formation, they stop, they look towards each other, and they also stand to attention. The rest of you, what do you like to do? You waiting for Stinky Vision?
We're waiting for an update.
Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting an update from Nisa.
Well, as Nisa, I was gonna ask. I probably won't, but I would like to know if I recognize some of these motifs, snake paintings, or the eye and all that stuff.
What would lead you to believe that you would know this?
I don't know, maybe I've seen them before, although that's unlikely. Around Gerst or the Warrens? I don't know.
No. It's never been a motif that has been visual on the surface. Even when you were wandering around in Undergerst that one time, you didn't reach this depth. You didn't go as far as to the Sorrows. You went to where you went to. None of this is something that you would have seen before.
Okay. That's fair.
Without education,
Yeah. Also, another thing. Do these statues look like... Well, what do they look like? Human or orcs or elves? Tieflings? I don't know.
The faces are kind of decayed and chipped. It's hard to tell. You can make a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. Oops.
Oh my god.
Nope.
The decay on these statues is probably too far gone for you to make any sort of discernible understanding about what kind of race they could be. They are humanoid, as far as you can tell. Human, maybe.
Humanoid.
Hobgoblin, maybe. Elvish, maybe. Yeah, it kind of all blends together. They're not bugbear. That's one thing that you can determine purely based on their arm length.
Okay. Can Stinky see what is behind the green guys?
Well,
north?
before that happens, I mean, if is there anyone waiting for something at this point? I mean, you can see this, and maybe here's a question for you: are you narrating what Stinky's seeing?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about the floor, the statues, the bugs that are coming out of the hole, all of that.
Does anyone wish to do anything at this point?
I'd like to stealth. And probably get over to like the wall over here where I feel like it's harder for it to collapse.
Okay. You want to do like
But
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Did his web spell fill this entire hole?
It would have, yeah, but it only
Curiosity's
lasts a
gonna
minute
take. Okay.
if you've been waiting, sitting around. They had to save
No,
Lokar and
I
then he's
was-
gone.
Yeah, I mean, from what we can see, there's no way to the treasure chest. I can probably make both jumps. Like if we get back here at the end, and we feel crazy.
Well, I was thinking like
Mhm.
I have a climber's kit and everything. Like, as long as I don't make too much noise, I can definitely do the first part. But I don't know what else is in that room.
The
It
chest
seems like a
is
big
here?
void.
Yeah.
There's definitely not a path to the
Mm.
chest outside of just. I was thinking about maybe straight jumping in.
Well, like
Huckle,
you could
puckle.
jump. Or we could grappling hook it. I don't know.
But maybe we should keep our resources for now. See what happens.
We know
Parkour.
it's important,
Parkour.
and we don't know if we need to steal from the bugs yet.
Yeah.
Another gong rings out. This is obviously more profound for Stinky and for Lokar, I guess. The gong comes from the north, beyond. How far can Stinky see? I mean, he can still see. The gong comes out, and then a voice is heard. It is in common.
Yeah, I speak that.
Hey, you speak that.
Yeah.
Audible at this point, it's only really audible for Stinky, but obviously Nissa can be a go in between, whispering to you all.
Yeah. I will.
It is a female voice coming from a location that is not visible from Stinky's current position. But the moment this voice is heard, the platoons of Thrycreen tense into a stronger attention, and the two green colored at the top
Mm-hmm.
spin about 180 and look towards the north. I will preface this as this is what will happen during these words, that the green Thrycreen will be clicking at various intervals throughout this speech, which you can ascertain as to be some form of translation.
Okay.
Interpreter bugs.
Nice.
They got their degree in the University of Gerst.
Of underbug.
Underbug. The female voice speaks and echoes around the chamber. My faithful people, long has it been, long have I been trapped here, long have I been denied my rightful position as queen of this valley. But thanks to you all, and with your help these past years, we are close to the revelation I have promised you. Clicking in between. He who is hidden, the one who came to me, our Savior and salvation, has given us our opportunity, and at last, after all your toils of digging and taking the vermin whom so carelessly reside outside our prison walls, we are primed for our resurgence. I tell you now, my people, the ritual has been prepared. With the blood of our incarcerators, I will do his bidding and summon forth the Breaker of Worlds. And together we will crawl out of this tomb, and at last I will have my vengeance. Hold fast, my people. Hold fast. Our time is nigh. Go now, and prepare yourselves for our journey. Your offspring will once again roam the surface and take what is rightfully yours. Go now, and ready yourselves for the battles to come. Go now, with the Hidden's blessing. The final chittering ends of the translation. And then a roar of chittering with cheers and raising of spears and movement. A larger chit and clicking noise comes from the greens, and then the reds, yellows disperse into more like they fall out of formation, chittering amongst themselves and moving back to where Stinky is.
I'm gonna have Stinky book it out of there and come back before
Okay.
anything else happens.
Okay, there's your Stinky.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go fucking hells and everything fucking in between them. Fuck, we are fucking sandwiched in between fucking dangers. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It sounds like we have more regicide on the table. Outstanding.
Did she
Always
actually
wanted to
say
kill
the,
one.
the destroyer of worlds? Did she say that? Did I hear
Breaker
her
of
wrong?
Worlds.
Breaker of
Breaker
Worlds.
of-
She also referenced Hidden again, which
Yeah.
that was part of Karek's little prophecy thing. Keyword.
That's right.
Oh, it was.
Are they coming?
they-
No,
the
you're the
chasm.
one with the eyes. Where the
Stinky's,
fuck is Stinky?
Stinky's like already wormed his way back onto Nissa.
I swear to fuck, I hate that rat.
You get
Is that a rat?
light.
I just-
Go ahead.
I called him back because I thought they were gonna see him. I mean, I heard approaching bugs.
We don't know of the path that we took. I think that shows that using the chasm that you described. That's where the two bugs came out of anyway.
There's probably a path straight into the temple past those snakes we walked around.
It was also past the water. There was another path we didn't take. It's that going down.
Going down?
Yeah, after the water, there was a path that would lead to more water, and we decided to first go down and figure that path out. Roughly, if there would have been a tunnel, I could have gotten you out right here.
I don't remember seeing it, but yeah.
Yeah, we decided not to go for another water because the last water thing was not that great for us. So.
Alright. We have two options. One, we can try and assassinate whoever fucking spoke all that stuff. If successful, we might throw them in enough of chaos that they don't actually commit to whatever insane plan they have. Two, we try and find something that disrupts their little plan, take it, this ritual perhaps, and run back to the surface and figure out how to send word to the Templars. Make this fucking Tithian's problem.
I'm sorry too for the last one. I don't think there's many Templars doing things right now.
Yes, but Tithian theoretically still rules the city.
Yeah,
Make it
but
his
most of them are like psychically fucked right now. Losing their power and all that.
I mean, if that's true, and then Tithian has no ability to fight off the Order and then these bugs, then Gerst is fucked.
I mean, at least they probably are making a path to the surface pretty straightforward, you know?
Yeah, they dug a big giant tunnel straight into the underbelly of the city.
Yeah, maybe they'll make a tunnel for us back up, you know?
Oh yes, and will doom even more of our pathetic city to suffering and
I
death.
know.
Could we
Looking
maybe
at the bright
talk about
the
this
side of
stuff
things.
somewhere else?
The
Say what you say.
commotion coming from the hall up on the balcony that you guys can't see begins to diminish. The clicking, echoing of various bugs diminishes, quite considerably to a point where there's only a few clicks here and there remaining.
They're leaving?
It's
Prepare.
likely that they have further reinforcements and stations, and that hole you saw probably heads further into the earth.
Oh, yikes. Should I said stinky again? I don't think it's worth it.
Be my guest.
I have eyes on the balcony there. I don't particularly like the idea of walking up there into that temple and into the open, though. We should try and find another way around if we're going to go do something about this.
Don't we have what we came down here for now?
Technically, our oath is
We're not.
done.
Yeah, we have the knowledge that we came here for. We don't have, a body or a head to bring back like we did in the mines, but
Well, our
that was
job
not
is just to
required.
investigate.
Yeah, that was not required.
But
done that.
we are potentially endangering the people of the city by doing nothing.
I'm not saying do nothing. I just don't think we're prepared to do much at the moment.
Exactly.
You said there was a lot
I
of
agree with
bugs in there. There's only 5 of us.
Which is
Lots of
why we
cleared
don't
by
fight
now.
bugs, we kill whoever's leading them. Cut the head off with a stake.
Also, guys, if that person or creature speaks common, we could potentially talk to it and maybe know its motivations.
Assuming they don't want to, drag us and sacrifice us to this breaker of wild things.
Assuming that, yeah.
No. I'm happy with going, but I just want to make sure you guys understand what's happening. They're nigh to making some sort of ritual to create some sort of entity that's supposed to take over the world, and the insectoids roam everything again,
Create
so
or summon.
summon, probably. Or summon that power, whatever. And, I mean, we don't know if she's just talking bullshit at this point, so maybe we're lucky. If we're not, the longer we wait, the, more unlikely the odds are for anything. And
Definitely.
right now, we're probably, well, she's probably being told that we are here in this place, or we were here.
Or she knows we're not here anymore because we left.
Well, the bugs saw us not taking the tunnel back up.
Yeah.
I know, and my father would answer for sure.
What is that?
We do what's necessary for the country.
which is
We stop the ritual. Whatever it is.
I mean, I'm not saying no to stopping the ritual, but I think we first need to know more, or maybe inform the people.
I agree. I think we should, for now, try to get out of here. Talk to the mayor.
I don't think the mayor has anything that could necessarily help us. Think about the dilapidated state of the Sorrows. These bugs are not exactly intelligent, but I don't think half people in the Sorrows know how to lift a sword.
They don't have enough
What
belief
happens
to
if
help.
we go in here without letting
Guys.
anyone know what we're doing, and then we die, and it happens anyways, and no one is prepared?
Guys, why don't I go
Then
in?
nothing changes. Would have happened anyway.
I can transform myself into something very, very similar to one of these bugs. Just with 2 arms, but it could be you know, could be useful.
I mean, if you go into the green bug eyes, you could even talk common, in theory.
Yeah.
I guess they understand common, maybe they can't talk common, we don't know that necessarily. But probably, they have to somehow give the information back to their madam.
Can turn into one of the green guys for an hour. Talk to this madam. And then come back. Hopefully.
So now not only are we going in with just 5 of us against all those bugs, we're gonna send Nissa in by herself.
No. It's just in and out. You know, pop in. Hey, madam, pop out.
I'd rather have your weasel go up and take another look, because this chittering has cleared out, so maybe
That
we don't
space
have
is
to worry as
rather
much.
rather wide and in the open. I don't particularly want to cross it unless it's absolutely necessary. We could have your
Alright,
weasel
so-
check whatever that's in that chest. It's something important.
Where's the chest? Because I didn't see it. Is it? Oh.
Well, go, like,
Oh.
a few steps down, like here, and then you probably see it over there.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I don't know if I can throw the weasel that far, but Lokar definitely can.
I mean, you're welcome to.
Right, so we don't want to have a look into the room again, alright?
I was.
I mean,
You're
Well,
welcome
we're trying to do multiple things at once, but
to. Feel free to toss my weasel. Oh my god.
look, you are like halfway up the stairs.
Yeah, you can see he really wants to, like, get a look into this room because he has not had a chance to see anything there. You only saw here what this
Did you roll stealth? You didn't roll stealth. You
Yeah,
got-
I said I wanted to stealth,
Okay,
but
roll
you,
stealth.
I didn't know. Okay.
is that another natural one?
Oops.
It's
Perfect
a-
10.
It's a perfect 10. You feel like you are doing your very best to be stealthy. And, you know, you've done infiltration stuff before. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a question of whether or not you choose to look or not.
No, he wanted the weasel to look, but since the party disagrees on that, he is just kind of.
The weasel can run up there, poke its head around, give a report, and then we can yeet it over here. That takes like not even 30 seconds.
It is fast.
So put the weasel over here.
I mean,
Okay.
Nissa can move the weasel.
Yeah. Over here, did you say?
What does the weasel see? What does our weasel technology give us?
Stinky, what do your weasel eyes see?
Stinky vision.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Thank you for understanding the reference.
The hobbits. Stinky reaches the top and like Lokar is pressed up against the side of the wall. Like kind of crouched down a little bit.
It's like Kronk in Emperor's New Groove.
100%. Kronk. I'm glad you got my reference.
It's Gronk.
Yeah. You can see through the eyes briefly that the majority of the hole has been cleared of bugs.
Yeah.
You can see the creature with the heart on its chest, chained against this pillar. I suppose it's usually like here. Chained against this. Please roll Stinky Stealth.
Okay, stinky stealth. Let's call it that, please. Stinky stealth. No,
Bad Stinky.
Stinky farted.
He like pokes his little weasel nose out over like this little ledge here, and it just turns out at that point in time, this creature with the heart on his chest, chained with the like collar around its neck, was looking in that direction too, and you can see that it cocks its head to the side, and its little sort of antennas start like twitching a little bit, and its little pincer mouth kind of quivers a little bit, and then it's got like its little curly tongue comes out and sort of like licks around its pincers. But it also, hold on, I need to check one thing on its stats. Yum, yum, yum.
I'm not a snack. I am your doom.
I will take your soul. Okay. It looks back to the bugs that are conversing softly to the north. There is one green bug and two of the red bugs that seem to be still conversing. And then it looks back to Stinky. And then it sort of like tests the tension of the collar and the chain and realizes it can't get to Stinky. It just sits on its butt, on its haunches, and stares right back at you without making a noise.
As Nisa, I'm going to tell everybody, okay, big guy just spotted us.
Well, the big guy's
Remember?
just a monster, right?
Yeah, but it's looking at me with those little beady eyes.
Can't get out of his field of view then?
Well, it probably thinks you're food. That's how monsters work, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna have Stinky look back at him, like right back into his eyes, but while slowly disappearing behind the pillar.
Slowly descending down. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't particularly want to fight one of them, so that's
Hopefully, if he doesn't see us, he will forget about us soon. Why do I keep saying us?
I mean, I think for a monster that size, a weasel is not that big of a snack. I'm not sure. These
their
stats.
predatory habits.
Keen on taking a little bit of food.
Is it the same one that we saw at the entrance down here?
Let me know when you can tell the difference between them.
I'm just
Yes,
saying,
it's-
that one definitely saw Stinky earlier during y'all's performance.
It can't talk. That didn't seem
We don't
to talk,
know
at
that.
least.
The same clicking sounds.
I don't think we heard clicking sounds from it.
Yeah, but I don't think Magrim
You
picked up
heard
anything.
when it was trying to break free earlier when you were meeting with the other bugs. It was more of like groaning sounds, different kind of noises compared to the insects.
they still might be able to communicate in some way. We don't know.
Or maybe it's hoping for a repeat performance. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if it's chained up, then the room is stormable, but I don't particularly want to fight the bugs if we can avoid it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fight anybody. I just want to try to get to the north part of this very large room.
I
Why
mean,
don't-
there's doors on the north side, right? If we choose to withdraw, we could attempt communicating with those bugs. If it fails, we kill them, we withdraw.
Okay, if we're
Or
gonna
we
try
can
and
try and sneak around and find this queen, kill her.
Mhm. If we are going to try and kill these bugs that are over there, it should probably be now, because there are only 3 of them.
Best
Without
odds I've
counting Big Guy, but Big Guy is chained to one of the columns and can't seem to move very much. He's pretty restrained by the chain and the collar.
We don't quite know the capabilities of the green one, but still seems doable. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to take a look at them, so I can't really assess their strength.
Alright.
Alright. Do we want to look into this room up here before we go out there, or do we want to just go out there now? Piece it together as we go. Kark?
I still think we should just go ahead and get out, but if everybody thinks we should keep pushing on, I'll follow.
Why don't we, maybe what I'm about to suggest is crazy, but why don't we take a little short rest before continuing? Do you think it's safe to rest over here? Or maybe we should
No,
move
not here.
back?
Maybe in
move
this
back.
room
I'd
above
also
us,
say
but
Kark has been on his hands and knees ever since we got Lokar back up and is scared. So the
In this
sooner we get
particular
off
room?
of this, the better.
no.
Yeah.
Alright. Bring the rat over here. Let's see what's in this room. If there's somewhere to rest there, we can try that. Otherwise, I don't think we have a safe place to rest right now.
So, right now we want to cross over.
We want Lokar to yeet the ferret.
So we can get eyes on over there.
I'm gonna grab Stinky and hand him over to Lokar.
He like wriggles as like you're holding. It's like no, don't throw me, don't throw me.
Sorry, I'm sorry,
I could
Stinky.
also do the jump, but
I mean,
It's
you can jump
necessary.
too, but
But it's more fun this way.
it's more fun this way.
alright, sure. I'm going to throw a Stinky over.
Throw it like a baseball.
I'll just more. I think I can probably do like an underhead throw.
So Nissa
Yeah, but a
hands
wind-up baseball throw would be so much funnier.
Nissa hands
Yeah, but I think
Stinky
he's gonna die if I do that. I'm just gonna do.
the ferret, the weasel, is not exactly motionless. As you hold it in your larger hands, he's like struggling to try and get out of your big hands. Obviously, there's no possible way that he can roll a check high enough to get out of your iron grip. But it is not, by any sense of the word, an aerodynamic baseball.
Yeah, I think I will like try to use both my hands to kind of curl him into a more round ball.
Crunch him down into like a
Then I'll just
pretzel.
move his head over, like just. I mean, the weasel, you know, I could just fold him, you know, like head towards his
Fold
ass, you
him.
know, and it's more round.
Just fold the ferret.
Yeah.
You can hear
Go ahead.
telepathically. He's like, no, my back doesn't go there. Ah!
Oh shit!
He can't do anything about your manipulations, chiropractic or not. And okay, you can still yeet him. No worries.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll try to just lob him over.
you lob him over. Okay. Where do you want to lob him to?
Well, I see the question. Like, we probably would just want first on this platform, right? I think for throwing it all the way to the chest, he's gonna take
Yeah.
damage at that point. So I'm just gonna throw him over here on the platform. Luckily, just in your head.
Yeah.
So just starts laughing.
No, I think like
You can do
from this
anything.
perspective, the weasel would have made like a screaming noise, but it would been a weasel scream, as you yeet it across and it lands. Boom, boom, boom. It would it take full damage from a throw?
Well, I want to lob him.
Oh.
I don't want to like forcefully throw him. It's more like a.
There is
still
ways that we can
tool.
prevent fall damage mechanically.
1 hit point.
If you want to do it, rules as written.
There are ways.
Yeah, Lokar can just stand where I am and just lob him here. And that's
Oh, I
15
see.
feet.
Okay, fair enough. So I like the yeeting perspective. No, from an athletics perspective, he's also a dexterous little weasel, and smaller creatures have lower inertia, so we'll say that full damage for this it doesn't count. And he sort of splats and sploots and like skids a little bit over this dust, and you can see as Stinky sort of slides across this marble floor that a couple of things immediately come to your attention. One, the surface here is slippery. Two, it is dusty, and jumping from where you are to this platform is likely to continue your inertia unless you stop it somehow. So your decision to yeet a weasel has given you the information that if you had blindly jumped, you may have ended up on the other side and off the other edge.
Well, I would have done.
So, you have weasel vision.
Yep. What I don't have is a cooperative mouse. Okay. Okay, now I can see what he sees.
In this room, you see a half-broken pathway around the edge of this moderately square room. It, too, just like the room that you stand in, seems to have been crumbled over time, and the chest that remains here is ornate, golden, and has snake-like motifs over it. The light from the burning flame seems to be magical, almost perpetually burning there, and flecks of this sort of magical dust wisp out into the room. The light is also accentuated by a crevice, a crack in the ground above that seems to have given a perfect conduit, albeit somewhat small, to the surface, refracting off of this golden exterior of the chest, and making the room feel even more mystical.
Oh wow. I'm gonna tell everybody about the layout of the room and well everything that's been said, and then I'm gonna go. That shit looks expensive. It looks valuable.
I'm much less upset about taking things from them now.
Although,
Right.
How? Oh, sorry. How do we open it though? Because I know Stinky can probably
I can get there.
But
But
wait, it's slippery.
yes, I'll do both jumps at the same time.
There's not a lot of space for you to land over there. though.
Exactly. The platform on the other
Can I
side.
like land on the chest?
And what if your weight breaks the platform?
Very close
And
to the
both-
wall.
You could.
And both you and the chest go.
I'm not saying it seems like that's pretty much what we should do, but it's the best way to get there. Probably.
Would
Also-
prestidigitation clean the slipperiness on the floor?
Would prestidigitation do that?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
I know Mag would ask.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Where's Magnum Shoot?
I think that's a problem because it only has 10 feet of range.
Yeah, I think I was just about to look at that. Yeah, 10 feet, unfortunately, with prestidigitation. It's not.
just
With
slippery
the
because of
climbing
dust?
kit, I can make us a thing to get over here.
If it's the dust that's making things slippery, I can try to use gust to clear some stuff
Yeah,
off.
but probably
No,
not. Probably too
what I'm
thin.
saying is, like, if we have a little bit of time, I can just hook Mag up to the harness, and we can just walk them over there. And there's no risk of him falling.
Well, if gust will move the stuff away, I can do that from here. Like I can stand where Lokar is and do it, and we don't have to go over there. I can clear off a spot, and then someone can go over.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
I would also just say, I can't say I'm an expert of ancient relic and treasure, but the likelihood of that being absolutely deadly if we open it is extremely high. It's the reason it's still
traps.
closed.
You mean other than the broken paths?
Yes, at some point it probably wasn't broken, and I don't still think people would have died by just opening it.
Yeah, maybe the bit of the floor that's missing is because somebody activated some sort of trap and fell to their deaths.
All the more reason for you not to double jump and land on top of it.
Yes, I know. I was just making sure you guys know I can do it.
So yeah, either the gust plan or the prestidigitation plan.
All right,
either of
I
those
can
will work.
do the gust thing, but I need Lokar to move because I don't want to stand there next to him.
I haven't done that.
We see a turtle
Guys, how
waddle.
about
Oh,
how
I
about Mage Hand?
100% crawl over. Mage hand could possibly work too.
We could mage hand Stinky onto the chest, but I doubt we're picking up the chest. We might be able to open the chest if it's not locked.
I guess yeah, I can open.
Yeah, I was thinking about opening it with maybe Mage Hand or something if it's not locked, because if it activates some traps, well, a Mage Hand isn't gonna be hurt.
No. Is it
I
locked
think.
with the mage hand? Mag.
Do you want to do that before we do anything else?
Probably.
I agree.
How are we gonna do a mage hand? Just to do it from
It's
like
not
here.
easy.
It's too far.
It can go as far. It can only be cast like a certain distance, but it can go as far as you can see.
Oh, that's true, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you can only cast it in a certain range, but after that you can move it as long as you can see it.
Isn't there range for
Good,
a
good,
mage
good.
hand? Are we
Um,
sure? I'm not
the
sure that's
hand
true.
vanishes if it is ever more than 30 feet away from you.
It has a
Okay.
he,
Wait a
no, he
Oh.
has
Telepathic.
spell sniper or whatever it's called, the telepathical thing. So we did rule that it won't disappear. It will go to 60 feet. It's not written that way, and it should have been written that way. It's a mistake in the writing. So
Gotcha.
the telekinetic cantrip mage hand does go to 60 feet.
Gotcha. But it still only goes to 60.
Yeah, it
right?
only goes to 60 feet. It's not forever. It's not like you can like
Yeah,
cast
but I
it
guess that
across a
works for the
field.
chest.
Yeah, that's still enough range.
To go around the corner though?
Yeah, you can look around the corner. You know, it's just a distance from you. Obviously, magic doesn't care if there's a wall in between. I hope it probably looks for like air distance. What's it called? The word in English?
As the crow flies. Yeah, it could. I mean, technically speaking, you know, just like looking over the edge, I suppose, and having like maybe Nissa there just like hold Magrim, you can be able to like sort of lean over the edge and sort of cast from this area, from this point, shall we say?
Yeah, we can put.
Oh.
Yeah, or we put the
Yeah.
harness on him into the wall, so he's
Or like
perfectly
get,
safe.
yes, yeah, exactly. You got the equipment to do that, to allow him to lean 5 foot over. You sort of like support him as he sort of like whips the mage hand, and it goes over Stinky, and he sort of like. I'm not sure, like from this perspective, if you'll be able to see it, like attempts to do something with the opening or the fastening of it, and comes to the conclusion it is locked. And he looks to you all and says, "I don't know what we were expecting."
You
Yeah.
never know. I mean, you never know.
Fair enough.
Guys,
All right.
guys, I got the earrings. They have the knock spell.
True.
Will that
Would that
unlock
work?
I mean, it has a range. What does it say on that? The
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Infiltrator earrings.
Knock is a 60-foot spell.
Oh. Wow.
Is it?
Knock
Well,
allows you to be heard 300 feet away.
yeah, that's for sure. But it's still funny that it has 60 feet range.
It does have 60 feet range, yeah. It's a loud knock. So given your position, I'm just letting you know it has an audible
300
aspect
feet.
to it. Yeah, it's very
It
loud.
originates from the chest, just to be clear.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It will originate from the chest, and we lose 100 feet just getting to the platform. Want to be clear.
I'm just
Just
giving
need
you
to do
the
like solid
facts.
on top.
It's also 30 feet up, so we're like halfway there.
Should we
Alright,
risk
I'm
it?
gonna.
I say go for the knock spell, and then whatever happens, and then we have the means to retrieve what's in the box.
How does Stinky come back?
You can just recall him. He's
Yeah, you can
familiar.
just dismiss him, and then he disappears, and then you can recall him in somewhere within 30 feet, or something like
Oh,
that.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
There is a magical recall. He just pops up.
Okay. So should I do the knock?
Yes. Best
Okay,
idea
let's
I've
do
heard
that.
so far.
And the mage hand is still close by to pick up whatever's inside of there, or are we having Stinky pick it up, or?
Well, we're gonna open it. The mage hand, I guess, can be like behind the chest or whatever, and then if we need to go over there to pick it up, we can pick it up. But we gotta see what happens first.
See.
Okay.
Get a loud knock.
Bam, bam, bam. And we're gonna have to slow down time here. Because
Okay.
I know what you want to do. You want to cast the knock spell. Magrum wants to then cast continue with the mage hand to try and to open a locked chest, to then try and extract what's within the chest, all in a very short amount of time. Right? Am I wrong?
I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean-
necessarily have to be rapid, but
Well, in a very short space of time, because you're aware about your location and the fact that
Yeah,
literally in the
we
next
might
room
wanna-
there are creatures that can hear this.
oh, 30 feet up, 100 feet just to the window.
Further to
300
that,
feet, the sound can be heard. They're gonna hear it regardless.
yeah.
Oh.
They're gonna hear it. And in addition to this, Nissa, you will also recall Stinky, and
Yes.
the hope is that whatever is in this chest can be extracted by Mage Hand, which has a weight limit attached to it.
Yeah, I mean, if it can't, we'll deal with whatever happens afterwards.
Okay.
10 pounds. Not nothing.
Knock, knock, knock. As Stinky looks at what is happening, as the spell is cast from Nissa's earrings that were given to her from Alandra, or through Lokar.
Yeah.
Time slows down. Boom. And the magic holding, the lock fastening this ancient golden chest releases. And it's not a standard lock as much as that it is clasps, and the snake motif that is holding the chest bindings sort of recoils back. As it recoils back, sparks start to flicker off the surface of this chest top, and a massive explosion happens around it as that of a fireball. There are then a cloud of poison that then spits out as the snakes come fully off of their claspings into a poisonous gas, and then the final snap of the latch flickers into like a spark and ignites the poison, creating a flame cloud, which then kind of as Stinky's this close to this massive ball of flame, his like whiskers get little melted a little bit, and like they curl back as if you burn your hair. His little eyes are like, the pupils of his eyes contain this fireball, and you hear in your voice, Nissa, "Fuck me!"
Come back, Stinky.
We're slowed down time. The chest then pops open, and you hear this. And Magram's like, "I'm going for it," and puts the mage hand in, and I'm not sure exactly what's inside it. Like fumbles around, like it's not clear. Like he can't know, without visually seeing what's within there to grasp. But he, knowing Magram, is like, "I try to grab anything that's possible to grab." And within it, he grabs something that it can be picked up. He tried a couple of things in the chest he couldn't pick up. He's like, "Not too heavy, not too heavy. Okay, I can pick up that." And it is, as he extracts this long sort of object that is like of a... Hold on. It's a...
Are there like many things in the chest that he cannot get right?
Right. But okay. One thing that pulls out is a long sort of black rolled piece of fabric. And he grabs it, and that's the only thing he can grab from here. The next thing you hear is chittering. Lokar, you hear chittering and more... clanging of noises, and you can hear some very heavy footsteps coming your way.
Yeah, I would.
Hmm?
Oh no!
What's that?
Okay. I think he would instruct everyone to try to get away from here and kind of hide down back to the other room.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of sounds.
Well, we're gonna have to roll initiative at this point where you are. We can't just
right.
run at this point. So you've the movement and waiting for Magram to pull this stuff, and then pulling Nissa back in as well. And Magram, we'll roll initiative at this point because it makes sense to do so. Let's put on some.
I'm still prone.
You want to get up before we?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm
Nah.
gonna keep it.
I'm really impressed by the amount of protection for this pet chest.
I mean, what do you
That'd be some
expect
good
from
shit.
a 1,000-year-old chest?
We definitely need to go in and see what's left if we survive this.
No, I didn't
Oh,
select the thing.
the music's a bit loud on my end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
You can adjust it on your end.
Mhm.
The gear icon.
Can I?
Yeah.
Because I tried
Under
once and it was
audio,
like,
video. Master music volume level.
aha.
Aha.
Ah, magic.
Got it. I think. Ooh. Okay. Where? Ooh. I don't see the.
Someone
The
roll
buttons.
initiative for Mac.
Yep.
Oh right.
I can't click a token, so
Yeah.
probably easiest for the DM to do.
Alt.
That's a lot of 21s.
Yep. All the 21s.
That's right. 20, 21? 21, 21?
I'm not on initiative.
Where are you? Aren't
Even
you
though I
on
rolled it.
initiative? What did you roll?
I did roll.
A 16?
Did you click your token first?
Click your token.
Yeah, I did click it.
Okay, where,
Well, I re-rolled
maybe it's-
because I didn't click it, and then like you sorted, and I fell off again.
wait, where is your token?
Yeah, where
I
is your
don't
token?
know where my token is.
Where put your token back, man.
Did you delete it? Did you delete it accidentally?
You
I
just
did
fell
not.
down. Here you go. There you
Hold
go.
on, I'm gonna refresh.
I'll
No,
allow you
it's probably like added it, and then maybe you somehow, because you can delete your own tokens, maybe you deleted it, and then
Hold
it
on.
removes it from.
I
you.
have not touched my keyboard.
Maybe there's a magic stone that fell,
Um,
or a spectral
One second.
mage hand.
I got you. You should be all together now.
Mm.
Yeah. Can you see yourself, Aurora?
yeah, I can see myself, and I
Okay,
gave me
okay,
the
cool.
16 I originally rolled.
Neato.
Should I roll initiative for the weasel or no?
mean,
Yes,
you
you roll it
dismissed
individually.
him.
Oh, you dismissed him.
No, it's your turn, but after.
Okay.
Also,
I
is he
mean,
really here? I don't know how much time we had. Like, could you dismissed and recalled him, or could you only dismiss him? I don't know.
I would say like in the amount of space and time, like the knock happened, then you wanted to recall him. So like there was a couple of actions here. There was movement all happening in a very small amount of time. I would say that if you wanted to dismiss him, you can dismiss him, but recalling him again in that same amount of time, plus also being pulled off, back onto the ledge properly and getting your footing and such, I think probably won't have time to also resummon him. But you can do
No,
as an
I'm gonna-
action
I'm gonna-
on your turn.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna have him start the fight with us, maybe.
Okay.
Should I can roll initiative actually for him.
Hey, we can go after your initiative.
Yeah, familiars go after you.
So
And he rolled higher than me.
No, he
Shit.
goes directly after you. All
Okay,
familiars also
maybe-
always go directly after you.
Okay.
There. I'll give him a 15 for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Wait, what happened to all the 21s? Descending.
It
There they
got
go.
unsorted.
Okay, it's always PCs before NPCs. So that goes like that. Karik, you are first to do whatever it is that you feel you want to do in this order. You know that there's noise being heard and movement coming your way. You have heard this massive knock. You've seen this item being pulled over. Magram has safely stuffed it into his bag. You all sort of like look to each other. What's the plan?
I am going to stay prone and back up this direction.
Okay, so half speed.
I'm half speed prone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then okay, so that was 5, 10, 15.
Okay, you can dash.
Can I dash prone?
I mean,
Yeah.
technically.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. That's it. I don't know
Go
what we're
full-
doing. I just don't want to be up close to the balcony.
Full
So-
turtle speed.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Moving like a madman.
hang out.
Okay. Magram is next. I'm not sure you actually agreed upon what the plan was after
Nope.
the thing happened.
No.
And he's gonna look around and says like, "Stay or go, stay or go, stay or go, stay or go."
I think the response for me and Lokar immediately is hide.
It's like,
Yes.
fucking where?
Yeah.
Back to the room we came from.
Over there! Go!
Okay, so it's booking it back. So he will use his movement around the edge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Unseen movement. Boop.
This is an XCOM.
I'm surprised you knew that.
And now it's the yeah, that's very true. That actually works very well with the alien-like enemies. Shit.
He's
That's
a
hard.
fast boy.
Ooh.
Immediately sees you all with the drift globe light, and
Hey.
the room is illuminated, and with Lokar's axe, I believe, is also illuminated.
Yes.
So he calls back to his buddies, but he has dashed. Hey.
Eh.
The bounding happens and of like much larger sounds of putum putum putum. Movement there, and that is his movement.
It
And then
sounded like he broke free, or did he got unchained?
you can see that the chain is still attached to his collar, but it's not like snapped in any way.
They definitely unleashed him.
Yeah, so
Unleash the
I-
beast.
maybe there were 3. Yeah, hopefully there were 2 of the green guys. Otherwise, it would have been crazy for one guy.
Release the Kraken.
Shove him off. Make him choke.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, you can dash to me if you want to.
Well, you're up next, is why I suggested it.
Okay,
You.
I need as he peers over and he looks up, look down at you. I need to do. Okay, it's just Aurora and Lokar, and you make a charisma saving throw.
Oh yeah, well I won't do anything.
charisma.
I'm sorry, I won't do anything. But I'll try. I tried, you guys. I tried.
Anything but charisma.
I got a 2.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if it's just like a 13, it's almost impossible for me to get. So you know,
You are
I guess I
unable...
fall in love with this guy.
You are unable to take reactions until the start of your next turn. And on your turn, you will roll me a d8.
Oh, we're confused.
Oh my dear God, they're Umber Hulks.
Tim Lokar. D8.
Well, I rolled a 8, right?
Yeah.
I shall.
But hey, it's the start of your next turn, so you get your reaction back.
Yeah, get my reaction back. Yay! And I roll a 6.
Reaction at the start of your next turn. Yeah. So
Yeah, I got my
Which is
reaction
right
back.
Yeah. You take no action but movement to move in a random direction.
I mean, like all my movement, just some movement. The deal.
We will say that you can either go
Let's just
roll a d4.
Okay. 2.
Shit, that's the one you didn't want to roll. I was doing like north is 1, east is 2, south is 3, and west is 4. You're gonna move there. That's 5, 10, 15, 20.
What's the situation on my brain? Can I talk? Am I still like what's the situation there?
You're just confused,
You're
assuming.
yeah,
it is
you're
actually
it's a confusing game. So you're like confused. You're not
Yeah.
exactly sure what's going on, but
What's happening? Yeah,
you're
think...
compelled to move there.
Yeah, I know. I think he still knows the situation he just had. He's very confused what's happening. He can't really see probably what's going on, but either way, he probably would have said, since he knows that bug thing knows common, he would have said, we're sorry to disturb, we just got some random way here. I think we must have missed our movement, our path. God, I'm so confused. So like,
This is
sorry,
where I park my
I guess.
car.
Yeah,
Dude, where's my car?
I think yeah, he tries his best, but obviously like his brain has trouble coming like up with the perfect words in this moment as he's confused.
Yeah, and you can't take any action, so it's just you're like mumbling.
Yeah, but he's still gonna like try to say to this guy to like relax.
It is spoken. They
Yes.
we will see what happens with that. Nissa.
Mhm.
Luckily, you're just
Okay.
out of range from seeing the perfect eyes of our lovable Hulk. What do?
Okay, I'm 35 feet away. Okay, I'm gonna step back.
You
A
step
little
back.
bit.
Bravely, you step back.
I'm gonna go, why don't we all chill? And I'm going to I'm gonna cast Mind Spike at the big guy. Wait, let me put that on
Spike his mind.
this one.
It is a wisdom save.
Yeah. It is for 14, I think.
Fails.
It fails. Ooh, I'm gonna roll damage. 14 psychic damage. And what he hears in his mind is, life is a party, and you're the fucking piñata.
Nice.
What?
I mean, maybe he has to concentrate, though. Maybe he has to do a concentration check.
Not a spell.
No.
Good try, though.
As someone who
Good
has recently run over Hulk, no.
I mean, you never know. I think Adrian can change like the monsters, obviously. So you know.
I'm sure he has, but
So.
Elmer Hulk is also something you don't have to.
The words are spoken, or at least that's what you think it hears. 14 damage is received. Next, anything else you want to do?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay, our Miss Viturin.
Oh, that's bad.
An 8, you say,
good.
sir. Madame. Oh god. There's no creatures within reach of you.
Yep.
So you swish your blade menacingly, but you do nothing.
Yay!
Oof.
Stinky.
What are you doing?
Probably still speak.
Drawing my blade.
Wait, why is Stinky? Oh, because you're both 16. Okay, fair enough. Yep. Stinky.
Nice.
Right.
He has
Stinky.
legendary actions, obviously.
Well, there is not much that he can do. No.
Sacrifice himself for the greater good.
Throw him at the hole.
It's like a move.
Well,
Distraction.
if it's a familiar, if it dies, well, it doesn't really die, does it? It just disappears.
Yep.
Yeah,
Takes a
you
while
had to
before you
spend a
get
little
it
bit of
back.
gold to like redo the ritual, but I don't know how the sensor works. So, it might waive it.
You
or
would have to
something.
recast. It takes an hour to recast.
I would,
And
yeah,
consumes material from your brazier.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna keep him with me. I'm just gonna try to. No, I don't want to risk it. No, he can't really do much,
Okay,
so
okay,
he's just
okay.
gonna stay with me.
Okay.
He give you the help action. Oh, actually, for like I don't know anything that could have been probably nothing, but yeah. Hi there, guys. Nice to meet you.
Top of the round, Karik.
Okay, so Lokar's trying to reason with them.
Somewhat. He can certainly like notice like the words fumbling. Right. He doesn't seem to be in his right mind right now. But that's the only thing he could think of while being confused.
You see that both Aurora and Lokar are definitely like in some sort of mental
Yeah.
distress.
Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to
Meteor
Thorn
Swarm.
Whip this guy off the balcony.
Shit, it goes that far, eh?
Oh, yeah.
I have spell
Spell
sniper, so
sniper.
60-foot range.
Okay. You can
So
summon
I
the
want
child.
to. Did we get like a save at the end of our turn
No.
No.
from the spell?
No.
Does 13 hit?
13, I will. One sec. Oh, got too many things open. 13 does not hit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Fuck.
Oh, that's
Dang.
unfortunate.
Alright, well that was my action. Bonus action, starry form, and I'll hit him with an archer shot, or try to.
Everything is starry.
17 hit.
It does not.
Damn. Okay.
Well, I guess that's some info.
I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up, and then the other half to keep moving.
Okay,
So,
you move 15
5, 10, 15.
feet. Nice.
That's all I got.
Magrim. Boy, you guys, you're in a tough spot. His suggestion won't work. Caustic Brew would work.
Web. It's always web.
It's always web. It's got one.
It's always web.
It's only got one remaining second level
Yep.
spell slot.
And he could also obviously do damage and shatter. I mean, I don't know how tough these insect looks. If he feels like that could be.
Well, the insects are like they're kind of nimble, thin. One can maybe say fragile.
I mean, maybe shatter
Just
makes sense.
throw
though.
a
You just
magic
hit
missile
everyone.
at one of them, do some damage.
You could do magic missile as a sort of first check. We agree on a magic missile? Or
I
do
would
we
say
do
web
a
or shatter, but if it's the argument that he wants to use a first level spell, it's absolutely magic missile here.
Yeah, I guess if the thing is that I guess how much more noise are we hearing? Is it like far away or close for him? Like, would he feel like the web would like also make further enemies not come close?
I mean, from your perspective, Logo, you don't hear any further enemies.
Okay, in that case, probably
But,
shatter. I think.
Yeah, shatter would get multiple.
Okay.
doesn't sound like
it's
more
his,
enemies will
his
come.
last second spell slot, though. But I imagine if this is when they're all grouped up together, it's better now than
Yeah.
never, I suppose.
Especially if they're not close to us and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He may attempt to shatter the platform under them, make
Oh,
them all
that's
fall
true.
into the depth.
Well, that's certainly something Mag would say.
Yes.
100%.
He would be like, "Damn, hear me
Make them
out.
all fall into
Can
the
I
depth.
try to shatter the platform?"
Yeah, it
He's the
doesn't work like
brains
that.
in this operation.
It's
That's
loose
what-
stone.
That's what you would
Come
say, and then he
on,
would be like,
story,
"Ah, come
story
on."
reason. Come on.
Excuse you people, that's not gonna be the case here, but the damage can happen. It's a 10-foot radius, so it will catch all 4 of them. Do we agree? Consensus?
Yeah.
I like
Chat? Okay, shatter happens then. I will cast it.
It's 24 damage. It'll break the balcony.
Con saves. DC is save, fail. And, oh, I need to do the 4th one. And save. So 1 failure. And
10 damage. The rest takes 5.
Well,
yeah.
Really sad roll for the 100 damage.
Is there anything else
Which
that
he's not
happens?
in spot, bro.
Yeah. So this
And
one
1,
goes
2, and 7.
10 damage. And 5, 5, 5. At least they're all damaged. Those bells are going to be ringing soon. Okay. The green creature's turn is going to... it's gonna throw its Ketchka. Throw its Ketchka at the creature that just attacked him.
it's what?
It's Ketchka.
What's that?
Weapon.
It's a weapon.
But you attack the green guy.
I'm trying to... Where's measure? Oh, you guys are far. Okay, it's gonna throw it at... Oh, why not? At Lokar, who's like right at the bottom of the stairs. Easy throw.
After I've told him to like relax and sorry that we're here. You really cannot bring it over to him to attack. We've done nothing. I've done nothing wrong.
Clearly, you have. He throws the Ketchka at you for a natural 20.
Cool.
And
Can you stop like hitting me with the natural 20 first turn of combat? Please?
The dice gods
Thank
are
you.
saying the dice gods. You take 11 points of slashy damage as this sort of bladed star like sort of whips its way towards you, ninja star like.
Cool.
It will then... No, I can't do that. It's the end of his turn. Our boy here is going to jump.
Great.
Yeah. probably is breaking the bridge right there.
Yeah, right.
Right?
He's huge.
He's quite large.
It is
not-
quite
yeah,
large.
he's large.
Let's do.
And he did a jump from 30 feet onto this platform.
He did. He will receive some damage.
Is the platform gonna cave?
So that's
Yeah.
a lot of weight.
I want the platform.
I
don't
rolled
want
for
it
the
to take
platform.
fault.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pull him again.
Wait.
Keep trying.
He is heavy,
the
and the
platform
platform is it's not like suspended in midair. There's obviously like a rock holding it up. It does crumble a little bit, but it does weaken the bridge, but not enough to make him crumble. He will use that jump action, and then he needs to move, but that's as far as he can move. Okay. Lokar. You are no longer in the vision of Mr. Loveberholk, and you are able to take your action.
Well, I guess I'd like to rage.
You guess.
Yes,
Girl,
he... me, the player, guesses. Lokar is just, snapping out of it and immediately is getting angry that he's getting control again. He noticed still it's one guy throwing some stuff at him. He is... Can he push this guy into... If he thinks he can push him over here? If he should shove?
You would have to grapple and drag, but you can't push him because he's got a guy on the other side of him for like a push. He's not.
Okay, but I can grapple him and then move him over and let him go because you can dismiss the grapple as free, right? For free?
Moving the creature. I mean, yeah. If the grapple is successful.
Yeah, I have more than enough movement. Like.
Yeah.
it's
If
not
the
an
grapple is successful, yeah.
issue. Right. I think he has no idea how strong this guy is, but he is certainly fast. And he is going to try to grapple this guy.
Okay. Roll with advantage, Mr. Ragey Boy.
23.
Successfully grappled.
And I
Grapple
would
him for
like
the
to
Antony.
drop him into the void.
You grab. How does it look? Like you grab him by the throat, or where do you grab him? Like it's,
Yeah, I think it's at the side of the head and just like dragging him over the side of this. There's like a little kind of fence thing, right?
It's
and
like
he kinda,
a stone railing.
Yeah, kind of just
Well, not
moves the
railing,
head like
ledge.
above the railing, just moves it over and just
He's like
pushes him downward.
He's like squirming around, and he's like trying to like kick you and slash out at you and try and wriggle free. He clearly doesn't know exactly what he got himself into or why this creature is now in his lair. You drag him over the edge.
Yes.
And you let go.
That's 15 feet. Yeah. I guess.
And we just lost our only interpreter.
Yeah.
No, just
I feel like we're in a lot more shit than.
It's fine.
It like disappears into the void below, and it's a while until you hear a.
Oh,
You just hear a bunch of clicking. And
There were two green guys, so this is fine. Also,
Yeah, we
I
still
think
have
we're
one.
more shits if he keeps attacking.
What? Anything else you do? Oh, that's your bonus move and action. Anything else then?
Yes.
Okay, Nissa.
No.
okay. So, big guy's down here.
He is
I'm
down
gonna
there.
I'm gonna shoot at big guy with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, pew pew pew.
Pew pew, motherfuckers! Oh no!
It ricochets off of its hide, not penetrating.
Hey! I have barely anything else to do because I've spent all my spell slots and blah blah blah. So no, nothing I can do but move.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to move. I'm just gonna stay there.
Panic! Okay, Aurora, you
Yep.
are out of the range of the Umber Hulk. You can do your action.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what I wanted to do after Lokar took the one that I could communicate to, right? But
Yeah, try to communicate with him. And he attacks, so
yeah, but I could command that one,
That's
and
fair. That's fair. I understand that.
so
In your confused state, sir, this is where I park my car. Go ahead.
yeah. God, I don't want to use my last spell slot for today. That's for sure. I think I will just squeeze behind this one and attempt a shove action to push the guy to one side of Looker.
Not really possible to squeeze past there, unfortunately.
I will knock him prone, I guess.
Okay, you want to shove to prone.
Yeah.
It's same as a grapple, right?
Yeah, I have the
Shove,
bash.
basically, it's
Yeah,
it's the same as a shove.
It's a,
I think you can you do athletics on shove? I'm not sure.
yeah, it's contested.
Acrobatics.
It's contested, yeah. But it
I do take the.
the shove it puts him prone for sure.
Okay, and I used a shield bash, so he takes a D4 from the spike shield.
Nice.
And then he's prone, so I'll use my bonus action to throw a dagger into the other one.
All right. Roll it.
If it will roll. If it will roll.
We believe in you.
Doesn't want to roll.
What do
I
we
think my
know?
daggers are broken.
Yeah, I think D&D just is broken on these items for a bit.
22.
So that is 1d4 plus 1d6 plus 4.
What's the 1d6 from? Oh, the superiority.
Superiority.
Yeah. To throw it as one section.
Plus 8. Nice. Okay.
That's my turn.
Stinky boy.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Stinky boy. Stinky boy is going to dash. He has 30 feet, so 60. And I more or less calculated it. I think 60 feet would be about here. So that's 10, 30, 40, and then 60.
Mm-hmm.
That's his whole action.
He
Unfortunately.
scurries. He's like, where are we going? Okay. This one is going to get up.
How dare he?
And seeing what you hear this like sort of angry clicking. You can see it's like antenna sort of like going all over the place as it's like clearly like trying to shout at you in Thrikreen, and it does not look
Magrum
happy.
can understand.
Huh?
Magrum can still understand.
Magrum can still understand.
Yeah.
Magrum will hear.
I want to know.
He was my teacher, you fucking fuck! And he's gonna try and push you over the edge.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not again.
Oh
24.
shit. Can you make it?
Is it an athletics check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can choose.
This is hilarious. You can choose if it's athletics or acrobatics to resist again. It's always athletics to do the action.
Mm-hmm.
This is really funny because he rolled a natural 1. And he goes to push you, but you are a statue. You are a mountain in front of this slightly smallish, very kind of fragile-looking insectoid. And as he pushes you, the fact that the difference is so great, he straight up breaks his arm trying to push you over. And you can see his little insectoid arm snap under the pressure. And he goes, "Frag!" That failed.
Nice.
He does have the option to bite. He's going to try and bite you in his rage since he can't use his claw. Attack for Lokar is a 12 to hit as he's like trying to snap at you with his beak, but clearly you're not there. And for the second guy, You'll also, he's just gonna realize what the heck just happened, and he's going to try and stab you, Lokar, and bite you. So, well, using his weapon to stab at you, and to also bite. So the stab is a 13 to hit, and the bite is an 8. Damn. Okay, nothing happens to the mountain, but there is a creature kind of facing your way. Karik, please make a charisma saving throw.
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay.
There goes my plans this round.
We got outplayed. Charisma saving throw again.
Make it.
Roll a d8.
Yes. Can't take reaction to the start of your next turn and rolls a d8. Yep, d8. You do nothing. You stand there. End your turn. Magrim also has to roll a charisma save. Ooh, he passes. Okay.
Somehow remind me of the last time we had this charisma stuff.
Now, Lumberholds are a lot less punishing than.
No, I just find it funny that like we all fail and Magrim's the one that succeeds, like same as last time.
Yeah.
And I also he wasn't there last time. That's what I mean. Like he also, yeah. I think what he could do, for example, is probably activate his wings. And fly up.
He hasn't used his wings yet today, so he can, as an action, pull out his wings. But
and fly up.
He will risk opportunity attack.
Yeah, but I feel like staying inside of near this guy is a lot more dangerous. And that way he would be completely out of range for...
Okay. So the Radiant Soul burns within him. I think you're right. I mean, there's nothing more he can do really here but to get out of dodge. So he's going to risk it and... Okay. Opportunity attack.
He still has the benefit that even if this guy kind of catches him, he can't be thrown into the void now that he's flying.
Mag has shield, doesn't he?
He has, yes.
His shield, and he also has. He always perpetually has mage.
Mage
armor up. So it. I'm just going to turn on mage armor just because. Wait, how do I do that?
Yeah,
this is reasonable risk for Mag.
You just have to change
it
the armor.
hits the mage armor. It's like you can see that the claws get resisted by this golden-ish light as he making his way downtown.
And probably on a shield for 20 AC.
Floats over there.
Nice.
That's his action
Oh, nice.
movement. Is there any bonus action?
Oh, he would- I think he just would fly up, right? To not be able to be reached at all. Or how high is the...
Yeah, I mean, it's like he can go 30 feet up at least, and it'll be parallel with the thing, the platform where you are. However, looking at the claws, Magrum is smarter than you, and realizes that if he stays close to the wall, the thing could potentially climb up it. So he's gonna
That's
go.
fair, that's fair.
Maybe he'll go like here, and a little bit. No, he wants to go as far as possible because just in case he jumps at him, I think he'll just like immediately zip over there. In my opinion.
You're probably
Okay.
still like in a diagonal upwards.
But
right,
as
to get some-
as he flies across, he's gonna shout out to everyone as he has resisted it and says like, "Avert your eyes!" And this creature here is gonna actually make his movement. And there is a tasty looking turtle right there. Yum yum. And it's gonna try and get you. Gonna get you, Mr. Turtle, sir. I'll make 3 attacks. 27.
Mm-hmm.
17.
That one misses.
And then the last one, as he tries to munch down on you, your delicious turtle, is also is a 13. So lucky attacks there.
Just the first
So
one hits.
just the first one for some slashing damage. 10 slashing damage you get from his claw.
Cool.
Okay. Mr. Bittersteel.
Yeah, I'll look over to Aurora and be like, I think you got this. And he is going to start moving, so probably attack of opportunity.
2
on
of
both
them,
these
yeah.
guys.
When I want to have Sentinel.
Yeah, sorry, that's another big enemy.
Natural 20. And a
Sure.
16.
Hey.
Misses.
Okay. You need to make a con save.
Okay. Of course, it's a 4 + 6.
You don't move. You
Wow.
are poisoned and paralyzed.
Really?
I am, yeah. Poisoned, and you.
Wow. Sure, I guess I'll get a drink while you guys keep playing.
You gotta save
yeah,
at
that's
the
it.
end of your turn.
Oh, okay. I guess that's at least something.
Gonna
Cool. So I assume I don't have an action anymore.
take- the Sentinel come up and how the turntables.
Really? Really?
Yeah, he's got a poison on his blade.
That
Failed the
paralyzes
concert.
you.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it poisons you, and the poison paralyzes you if you fail below a certain threshold. And Nissa, Lokar tries to leave, but you can see him seize up.
Okay, I'm going to dash as well. And I'm going to end up here. I think that's 50 feet or 55.
Are you just gonna dash around? Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna stay there. And then, let me check. Just 1 second. Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to press the button on the Dagger of the Hunt to coat it with poison.
Oh shit!
And then I'm gonna throw it at this guy that is next to Lokar and Aurora.
This boy here.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, it's slightly upwards, so I'm gonna say it's a little further than 20 feet here.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, no, I figured.
Wait, how did you move that? Like, you dashed to get there?
Yes.
So you can't do an action.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Then I would just, I will just go
the dagger with poison and anxiously wait for my next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all.
Cool.
Look at you.
I'm gonna get you. Okay, Aurora.
Well, we didn't action surge last time, so let's see if we can do it again. We're gonna spike shield him.
You wanna push him down?
Gonna shove him down first.
Okay, well, we'll see about that, sir.
Straight in.
He beats you.
Unfortunate. He still takes D4.
Spiky damage. Mm-hmm.
No. Then I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna bring down Silver Song.
What's that?
Uh-oh. That's my sword.
Oh, your
Silver
sword?
Song.
Ah, Silver Song.
Sword.
Okay, 13 to hit. It parries your attack. Well, you didn't beat his armor class, but he dodges your attack.
That is unfortunate.
That's a sad action surge, sir.
That is a sad action surge, sir. Not really worth burning in my other bonus action though, so that's my turn.
Stinky?
Tinky, I was wondering, can I have him move in between people's feet
Yeah, he's small.
towards, I don't know, here maybe?
Yeah, he's small enough to move.
Okay, and he's going to bite at this one's ankles.
You
Do
don't
you
have
have
Pact of
the
the
familiars
Chain.
that can bite? Yeah.
Sorry?
You don't have
You have
the...
to have Pact of the Chain.
Do you have Pact of the Chain? You do have Pact of the Chain, right?
I do, yeah.
So your your familiars can attack, yeah, because they are stronger.
Yes.
I
Okay.
appreciate that the imp is the only one that can do it, but I feel like it's kind of stupid that only one creature on a chain pact can't attack. But it's only going to do one point of damage if it hits.
Yeah, I know. But that's gonna sting.
Nom, 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 nom.
The nibbling, the nibbling occurs for 1 point of stinky nibble damage.
Slowly but surely.
You can also use it
Get him,
to,
Stinky.
in 5 feet from another ally. You can make him distract the creature that ally may attack for a help action to give them advantage.
Help action. Okay.
Help action gives advantage to the person that you're offering help to, so that their attack will be with advantage.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. Okay, creature here. Stunned Lokar. So he freezes
Oh,
up.
I'm still paralyzed.
You are. And there's a creature there stomping on him. Aurora's there. Aurora's pretty annoying, so
I guess I would just say, if I'm paralyzed, and just push me off. I mean,
you are freaking big. He broke his arm on you. He's like, fuck that. He will try and push a Sparta kick Aurora down the stairs though. If he rolls another night one, he's breaking his leg.
That's because of the bite.
Okay, roll your dex. You just beat him. So you parry his foot, and as his foot lands, he's gonna try and bite you with his mandible.
Yikes.
Attack 10. Misses you, and this guy is going to can't do anything except for stab a weasel.
Oh, hey.
Oh hey, what's Stinky's AC?
13?
He meets him. So he's gonna hit the weasel. Stinky's like, whoa, shit! And takes 9 points of damage and poofs out of existence.
Oh my god. Miss me with that bullshit. Oh no!
Karik. You heard Magrim shout, "Don't look in its eyes," as he winged away.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to attack
if I
it,
don't,
if you don't look
if I
at
want to hit it, I have to look at it,
yeah, yeah.
or I'm gonna have disadvantage, which I probably
Correct.
should have anyways, because I'm in the dark over here and I can't see.
There's
So-
a drift globe somewhere. Do I not?
On Aurora,
Yeah.
I do shed a little bit of dim light right now in starry form, but I don't know if it's helping me see much.
No, all the lights over on the side there. So yeah, you're in. You're in.
You don't have to
dark
make the check then, no matter what you do. You can't see.
Yeah.
You can't see. Yeah,
Can't see it.
exactly. Yeah.
Perfect condition.
But wait. Yeah, because Magrim was. Wait, how did he see you before then?
It was my
It was
turn,
like-
and I
you
rolled.
could
he
have
was still
seen.
standing
I was.
there, and I could see this.
Ah, okay.
The light.
Oh, because of the light.
You could see
Ah,
him
I see.
because
Okay,
from-
perfect. So yeah,
From
now
here
you,
northward, I
you-
can't see shit.
yeah. So attacks should have been an advantage on you, but nevertheless, my mistake. I didn't check the light.
I
but
also think he's prone, right?
no, he got up. So what do you do?
No, he got up.
I'm gonna try to cast Thunder Wave and see if I can push him either off of the thing or at least away from me.
Yeah, from the angle that you're on. Show me the box. Where's the box?
Let me see. It is 15
The block.
foot. 15-foot cube originating from me. So that would be. Come on, work with me here.
So it's like, oh god, go away. It's like this, yeah. So, could you push him?
I mean, if I point it this direction, would it push him the direction that it goes, or does it push him away from
Actually,
me?
no, he would. Yeah, you can potentially do it that way. Redirect the energy that way because he's still caught in the majority of the blast. Yeah, it works like
Yeah,
that. If
Sweet.
he doesn't fail, of course.
yeah. So I'll mark that off. He's got to make a con save.
Very important con save.
Oh, third!
What?
You rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
Did he?
He did.
Oh, bye bye.
The stream confirms. Nat 1.
Nice.
He is blasted off into nothingness, and you hear.
You go,
And then
Carrie, you go.
I'm just gonna put my back against the wall and go, guys, I can't see anything. Help.
Help.
And I'm not moving.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my
Okay,
turn.
Okay. Magrim goes, well, you can see in the dark.
Oh,
for
God.
you, and he's like, Karik, that was awesome! Good job! And I was actually looking for some a conversation that I had with Alex about his telekinetic mage hand. And we did agree some some additional rules. Oh, okay. It's not. It's only with like for freeing things, so he can't use that for that. I guess because he's been injured and these bugs are causing him pain, he's gonna fly up and he's gonna ring some bells. Is what he's gonna do. Is what his best thing is. He's gonna do a little Toll the Dead, as he would do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wisdom save on their side. They make it, so no damage. Okay, Lokar.
Can I do something?
At the end of your
Am I
turn,
paralyzed?
at the end of your turn, you can roll a con save to remove.
Well,
the
I could have
effect.
done that last turn then.
Hmm?
Since I got it in the middle of my turn, I got paralyzed. Couldn't I have then saved at the end of that turn?
I mean, technically that's true. Okay, I'll allow you 2 rolls if the first one fails. Okay, fail.
So I'll don't do anything. Let's keep going.
Neato.
I know.
Nissa.
Okay, now I'm gonna throw the dagger.
Okay. You might need
At
to get
the
a
guy.
little closer just because of the elevation.
Okay, maybe here or here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
Throw it.
at this guy. At
Yeah.
the same guy.
Guy with the broken arm.
Yeah, broken arm.
And leg.
16 hits.
Let's
Shit,
go.
this is significant, right? Your dagger is pretty badass when you use it once.
Yeah, let me just display it in the VTT because
Oh, I see. Putting poison against me, are we?
yes,
Okay.
because the poison remains for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. That creature must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
He makes it.
Shit.
But the
But does the dagger hit?
the dagger does hit, and you can roll dagger damage.
The piercing damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
That's with the poison damage
Why-
included. It's just 5 piercing damage.
okay. I was like confused at how many dice appeared on my screen. I'm like, no, that's too much.
Because of the additional 3d6.
Yeah, so 5 piercing damage.
Indeed.
And that's it.
Aurora.
All right.
You can
We're gonna try
recall
one
the
more time.
dagger as a free action right now, so you can have the
Oh.
dagger back in your hand.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking.
Aurora, sorry.
Once more. What's the first one? There it is.
Oh shit.
Oh!
What is this, a shove or an attack? Oh, it's the Silver Song.
This is overtime. Yeah.
Oh no.
So, this guy's like broken his hand. He got his ducks under this dagger that nicks him, and I'm just going to come down and do a lot of damage. 1d6
Do
plus
it.
6 plus 4.
How do you kill him with Silver
Uh-huh.
Song?
I think for the briefest of moments, there's like a spark to come from the blade as it like crunches through his body and cuts him in half.
As you do that, as the blade like shatters through its carapace, the moment it connects with this creature, you have a flash of a memory that's not yours, of a hammer hitting a sword on an anvil. And the creature is just like, obliterated beneath your blade.
We're gonna channel my inner Lokar, yell, toss another dagger at this guy.
Okay.
And it's 1. Distracted by
Yeah, don't channel me. It's not a good.
Hey, what did I say? Channel inner Lokar! Natural 1.
I would say that
Yeah.
dagger, like, ricochets off of him, and you lose that dagger as it falls into the void.
God damn it. Now I'm gonna have to steal one of their 3 kins.
Oh no!
No more dagger! This one is dead. This one seems, he's gonna attempt to run. Call for help. So, opportunity attack as he panics.
I will attempt to grapple him. Nope. Unless he rolls like a 1.
You can't opportunity attack a grapple.
I can replace an attack with a grapple.
Not from an opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack.
Shove to knock him prone then?
Melee attacks.
That would reduce his speed by half.
You could, indeed, you could do that. But do the proper roll for that then.
Okay, it's still a 0.
No, you rolled an unknown. Oh shit.
Oh.
And he takes D4 because it is a shield bash.
Okay. Every little helps. You smash him to the ground as he's scrambling away, and he gets back up and crawls, or moves 5 feet away, and then gets up. So he has another 10 feet from there, and then he will attempt to dash, or he will dash as an action, heading towards the crevice below. Kark.
I'm just gonna back to the wall, just shimmy this direction into the light, so I feel less like I'm gonna fall to my death.
Okay. Go to the light, my friend. Okay. Anything else?
I don't see Tarek's token.
You said that the bug ran out back out into the room.
You don't see the bug anymore.
Right. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Magrim will say, "Oh no, you don't," and channel his Lokar and say, "You're not getting away," to warn anyone else. Flying up, as he did fly up a little bit, he's gonna go there. And we'll say, what can he do? I guess at this point, like, he doesn't want to miss, right? Would we be advocating a magic missiles?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Because me and him are the only ones who can. Well, I guess Nisha can have a turn too, but.
Yeah, but it's like he didn't take too much damage, and you need to kill him before he gets to the crevice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. And he can't upcast it. Okay. So here comes the roll for magic missiles. That's 1. So it'll be 3 damage for all 3, right? That's how it rolls. You don't
But he has his power up. He has his power up, so every attack
for
that hits
radiant.
does extra damage. He has extra radiant damage.
Nice.
That is a thing.
True.
I need to check that off actually.
Or extra damage. Radiant damage.
Yeah. As a bonus, once per turn, you can have 1 attack or spell deal 4 additional radiant damage to 1 target.
Okay, so it's only once, but that's still fine.
Yeah. So
It's the extra magic.
it's 3 times 3, so 9
9.
plus 4. No, it's 4 bits. Or is it 3 on the first level?
4 additional points in
3.
radiant.
It's 3 bolts, right?
Or radiant.
So it's
3 bolts, 3 bolts. Oh, oh.
Yeah, 3 missiles.
So it's 13 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
Okay, he's still alive as the bolts impact into his back, and he's like limp and heavy. Lokar, you make the save at the end of your turn.
Cool. And my turn.
Your rage ends. No, wait, we said your rage no, we said you can be angry as long as you want, didn't we?
Yeah, but I guess incapacitated still breaks it, right?
Oh, right, you were incapacitated. Fair. You were unable to maintain your rage as you were paralyzed. Okay, Nissa, what do?
I'm trying to. I'll try to move closer, but I don't know if I can
You can move past.
with
Yeah,
Aurora and. Can I?
Or
you can. With
allies are
difficult
considered
terrain.
double.
You
Okay,
can
that
squeeze
was
past.
15 feet.
Okay, can I maybe stay here?
Yep.
Do I see the guy?
Yep, he's downstairs. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Have I got the
The
walls still up?
walls back up. Yeah.
Yeah, the walls up.
Yeah.
Sorry, apologies. I should have removed that. My bad.
It's okay,
There you
it's okay. Oh, okay, so... Good. Eldritch Blast.
All right, sniper.
Oh my goodness.
That
Almost.
certainly does hit. If you had the bib,
That
you might
was-
have done some extra, but roll damage.
Yep. That was almost a 20. Oh no!
Oh no! Anything but a 1. Anything but a 1.
No! That was like... Pew!
No, never mind. Yeah,
What?
Stinky.
Inspiration? Stinky's not. Stinky dead.
Yeah, Stinky dead.
Stinky,
Fuck.
dead. Cold, dead.
Sent back to the infernal hells.
And I am having performance issues.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can kill him with longbow.
With the what?
Longbow.
Oh, longbow. Okay. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. An arrow at this range
Kill it.
sails right through the back of its skull and comes out through its pincers as it's running away and collapses onto the temple floor, dead.
I'm immediately gonna run up to its body, grab the if it has one of those catch-up things because I lost my dagger, and I'm gonna drag it back to
Ninja
the
style?
balcony and throw it off.
Oh. You are the body. Are
Well,
you
I
going
want
to
the
body?
catch, but I'm throwing his corpse over.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
edge.
yeah, catch, yeah, for sure. It's a d6 plus 2 slashing damage.
And it's poisoned with paralyzing weaponry.
No, that was the spear thing.
Fair.
Which coincidentally, do they have the spears?
The poison is a one-time poison, just like Nissa's is a one-time poison.
Unfortunate.
But
But
the one guy didn't use it.
that's
Is it like
true.
something they have in like their
Yeah,
equipment
there's
on them?
one.
Or?
There's one spear hasn't been used that still has the poison on it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna update my dagger to be a D6.
Sure.
A normal one.
It doesn't have reach. It's a 5-foot melee attack spear. It's like a short spear with like a jagged blade, and it's covered with a thick, dark green speckled with like this black sort of textures, I suppose, on the blade itself, as if the blade has been prepared. As you okay, let's resolve what's happening with the turtle.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna.
Eric,
Oh,
follow my
second.
voice.
Yeah, send the drift
I
load
cast-
out into the middle.
I
Oh,
can
okay.
I can get light now that I'm not in combat.
Oh yeah.
I cast produce flame and hold it
Okay.
in my hand for a torch. I just need 10 feet of bright and 10 dim on my token so I can see what I'm doing.
You got it, Chief. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
So funny. What am I doing?
Slowly make my way back over here.
Hey, my way. I'm gonna make that. Can I change that light color? I can. It's gonna be like this nice warm glow for you.
Cool.
Cool. So, standing at the top of the staircase, Lokar, you regain a sense of your faculties. Magram's wings disperse. You realize that the body of Stinky isn't there. And Aurora, you chose to like come back here to like dump the body.
Yeah.
Before you did that, you had the chance to like look around from this location?
Sure.
Was it there? Yeah, you're there. Okay. You can see, just as a quick look around, where you're standing is obviously ancient, similar to where you've been, but the way north is certainly what intrigues you. And you can see that there are like broken beams that separate the northern part of this temple to the southern part. And just on the edge of your vision, in the distance, in this flickering lamp light, your breath catches as you grab hold of this insectoid warrior. And you see scales. Coiled scales. And you say, well, I'll deal with that later. And then you head back.
Yeah, that's a problem.
What? What is a problem?
There's more of them coiled. Something
More of
up
them?
north. Pretty sure it's only.
Just the edge. Just the glimpse of black, coiled, an enormous black coiled something.
What was it, Aurora? Like, is it a snake? A big ass snake?
I mean, probably.
Oh, I would like to see it, but it's probably dangerous. I can't help it. I love snakes, man.
Let's worry about it here in a second. Lokar, are you okay? Kind of froze up there for a second.
I'm a bit pissed that we keep running into enemies that make me stop doing the things I want to do. But that's that, I suppose.
Magrum looks at
Guys,
you and says,
wherever
"Hey man,
Panna's going.
you grabbed that guy and you just like threw him into the void like he was nothing. That was impressive. You didn't do nothing."
Oh well, I mean, obviously I did something. I'm unsurprised by that. I'm just getting annoyed that I can't do the things I want to do. You know.
I mean, you did some
Not
pretty
the-
cool
it's
things.
not-
I didn't do anything.
Wouldn't say that.
Just don't give yourself a hard time, man. You were like the front line. You were like right up there, and you took the punishment for us, man. And I really appreciate the effort
Alright,
that you go through.
Mac. I don't have to worry about me not being confident or whatever. It just sucks not doing what you can do. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't really am worried about it. You were able to handle it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, man,
Would have been a
we
different
handled
story
it.
if you guys died, but obviously you didn't. So it doesn't really matter. It's just annoying.
It's alright, man. It's
I
like,
think
go ahead.
I think you guys, what we should do is really maybe decide on where we're going next, and yeah.
It's quiet for now. Let's check on that box and see if anything's left, considering it started this whole escapade. Mag, you have wings right now. Why don't you just fly over there?
It
Yeah, for a
faded
minute
already.
still. Well, I mean, maybe this hasn't begun by.
A minute's time. He's got a moment to rush there. Yeah, I'm not sure he's gonna make it with the amount of time to get there and back.
30 seconds. Dashing.
But yeah, but it's also like
So yeah.
you kind of been here for a second, so
Let the dice decide.
okay, the dice will decide. Okay, I'll roll it visually. If it's under 50%, because it's like touch and go. If it's under 50, he will be able to get there and snag one thing from the box, potentially. Hey, the dice gods say he will snag something.
Yay.
So he will go there Rapidash style and grab something, and he goes, "Holy shit!" And he's gonna bring something back. And just as he gets there, the wings start to fade, and he just catches onto the end of
Ooh.
like the platform, and he says, "You see me?" I was like, "Whoosh!" and then I'm back again.
Be careful though.
I'm not
I'll
going to comment
push.
on that.
I'll push the other insectoid over the edge.
Oh, you kick him? Okay.
Anything else worthwhile in box?
Yeah, there was like two other things. Like there was a piece of armor, but I could only grab one thing. Before I knew that my wings would just fail me. Sorry. We could wait here another day. Oh no, that's stupid.
No. Lokar and me can get it.
I could
And I'll
also.
start handing Lokar like climbing tools and stuff whenever you want to make the jump.
Right. That the plan?
It's the easiest way, and you're the strongest. I can tie it here so you won't fall too far if you go too far.
Alright. 2 items you say? I guess
think,
even if the thing breaks.
I think so. It's like it was hard to. One's like it's like a small like a change shirt kind of situation, but it's like sparkling. Then I got this, and
Okay.
he holds up a ring.
That's pretty
what?
fancy.
Ring.
A ring.
Take the rope with you, Lokar. We can potentially just put it on the rope and string it back.
Ooh, it glitters.
Alright, we have enough foot of rope, right, to get there?
Yep.
Okay, yep. And I am going to use a key point to do Step of the Wind as a bonus action dash. I double my jump distance. And I can make both jumps in TSV.
Okay. Well, now
Pretty
that the chest is open, it's gonna be pretty tricky to jump on it without making it a difficult situation.
I mean, he doesn't
He's
take
got
care. He
the,
doesn't care if he takes damage, I guess.
He's got the harness and stuff, so he's not gonna like plummet to his death, but the jolt from it might do damage.
How long of a rope do you guys have?
I have 25 feet.
I think I have 50 feet.
No, I have 50 feet.
Yes, so we have like we just need to know to get like 100. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna knot the ropes together? Okay.
Yeah, I'll
I mean, it's
throw
the only
mine
way
into
I
it
can
if
get
we
all the
need
way,
more.
right?
Mm-hmm. And you've got some strong people to hold you.
Surely, all together we can do it.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely that hopefully will be the case. You
I
don't want to
mean,
lose a
Nissa has
Lokar.
+2 strength, so
Yeah, that's true. I
Balances out my -2.
And Magram has 0, and Karik has.
+1.
So you have in total.
So we do have a net positive.
a net positive +1.
Yep.
Shit. Look, you look around at your team. You like, as you like.
Can
try-
I use athletics for that? Because I.
This
have
is why the climbing kit is there.
You have a climbing.
I
Kit,
used
that's
to-
true.
oh, you nail it to the wall or something, right? Not the
yeah,
rope.
Yeah, like I can
exactly.
hammer it into the wall.
I mean, I would Misty Step, but I
Okay.
spent all my
Yeah.
magic.
I mean, we could do it like a short rest, of course, but I think we want to do a short rest after it and not.
Yeah,
before it.
that way I can start identifying
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I feel like I mean I have like lots of room when it comes to how far I can jump. I can jump 34 feet in distance on all these jumps
Yeah.
without
and,
any roll.
And how would you
and
get
and a
back?
height.
How would
Well,
you
he's
get
in
back?
the kit. I just
Yeah, I have the rope to go back.
Yeah, he's just in the kit. We just wind him back. If he's in the harness, the rope will stay attached, and it's just. I mean, literally, you can just pull. Literally, just pull them. It might take a while.
I feel like there's like a certain amount of check here, just like launching yourself into the void, and then
I
coming
mean,
back.
that's why I have the monk bonus action double my jump distance, right? That's like just exactly for that kind of thing to be able to cross
Do you not
these
have
things
like
without doing it.
do you have like wall run, or is that a thing that you get, or?
You get later on, yes, but
Oh,
I don't
you
have
get-
it right now. But I do have for free 30. Like I just need 25, and I have 34. So basically 5 move jump distance, and both these jumps just have 25 to cross, and I have like a height of was it like 8 feet, I think, upwards, so I can probably easily get over the chest or like somewhere there. When it comes to like a high jump
Okay.
distance, which is also doubled.
You have the
Oh, I'm
equipment, you
using a
have
key point for
the
that.
abilities, and you're spending the key points to do it. The preparation of getting the equipment, and this is basically what you used it for. You would lose the climbing kit in the process to like nail it into the walls and such. But I think it's totally possible. You trade
Chow does need to replace the Titans. You're saying?
the pythons. Yeah. Like the ropes, you can obviously pull back. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and with Lokar's military and your sort of soldier backgrounds of being able to tie ropes, I think you would be smart enough to fasten 2 ropes together to not have them slip. And
We only need 80 feet.
It's more about the ropes holding your weight
Yeah.
as you come back. Okay. So,
I mean, we can slip the items onto the rope and move them forward to distribute weight, but I guess Lokar is like double the more of any armor or anything.
Lokar is a Goliath, right? So he's a heavy, large boy, and you're 4 people to be able to pull it across. It's going to be slow going, for sure. And I will roll some things in the background, but I will allow this with the use of the pitons and the preparation you've done and the build that you created. This all makes sense. You fasten the harness, Lokar, and you psych yourself up and say, "This is what you've been training for," and you feel the power within you swirl, the mindlessness, the calmness, and saying like, "I'm a leaf on the wind. See how I soar," and you launch yourself once over the void. Your foot slips a little bit on this dust, but as the trap had cleared away most of this dust in the blast, you gain purchase and you soar like an eagle in over to here, and you land on this chest awkwardly. You slam into it more or less, as there's no way to grab hold of it. It's a large chest, but you are able to see within it a glittering chain shirt and a figurine that looks like a serpentine owl. And you scoop it, and you say, "Okay, pull me back," and then everyone's duty is to heave ho. And at this point, Lokar, your fate is in the hands of your friends. This is not
He can probably he gets the dash action from the step of the wind. He can maybe like try to get the jump back here, but he probably doesn't have time. He has to pick up stuff. It's fine.
There's no like place to run here.
That's true. Actually, that's actually super fair. Yeah. And half of 34 is too little.
Yeah, it'll be a standing jump. Yeah. So what goes through Lokar's head at this point, given all that he's been through, as he stands there holding some goodies from an ancient serpentine chest. Knowing that his fate and his life is once again in the hands of others.
I think the distance kind of feels nice right now from everyone. He's still a bit frustrated. I think that's kind of like what's the word? Like lived with the situation that he's in right now. He just probably like starts hanging in the void, and it kind of just
Well, you
there's
step off
some,
into
you
the
know,
void. You haven't stepped off yet. Like, this is you.
yeah. I think he is going to like once like he's just going to like slowly kind of like sit down at the edge to try to not give too much room on the rope, and just wait until maybe the rope is like a little bit pulling him, and then I think he's just gonna like let go into the void, and I think there's some calmness to that. He knows he won't be able to stay in this void, unfortunately, but there's some calmness in just having nothing around you.
Okay. Question for the group. Does anyone not pull their weight?
No.
I will.
Well,
Can I use athletics instead of strength?
I mean, it'll all be athletics.
Okay, cool. I have a better athletics score than strength.
I was merely thinking, does anyone want to let Lokar go? But
no,
Now's
no,
our
no, no.
chance.
now's your chance.
I have spent way too much effort getting these pythons set up.
Okay, Lokar, you dangle in the void. You hop off, here, and you will swing and slam into the side of
Yep.
the side here. Okay, I think this is where, at least, I think I get a check here to see if you. I'm pretty sure you will, knowing you, to hold on to these items and you don't drop one of them. So.
I mean, can I just why did I put him just in the heady haversack?
Oh yeah, you
Or-
can do that. You have the bag with you for sure. Yeah. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Fine. Don't give me a roll.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You drop them in the bag, I guess, and you slam
Mhm.
against the side as
Ouch.
you dangle. You'll take some bludgeoning damage. Oh god, 6 points of
Yep.
bludgeoning damage as you
Ouch.
slam into the side of this ancient room. The void below calls to you, and somehow you find peace. And inch by inch, you are dragged up to the edge, where once again you can jump across if you wish.
Yep.
And Magram
guess
for
that makes
sure
it
will be
easier.
there to like steady you as you land. As your team welcome you back. You have looted the ancient serpentine chest.
Alright,
Yay.
let's find somewhere a little bit comfortable to take a break.
Yes, please. I'm not prepared to deal with the giant snake right now.
I don't know
Yeah,
that
I
I
mean, the
feel
room before was
comfortable
nice.
in any of the rooms we've been in here.
Well, I think a room after the face biter. That's pretty chill.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's
you
not
just
too
want to
far.
drag us all over there, Darren?
Yeah.
Where are you going? To the statue room?
To
The room
Faith
right
Finder room.
before right after the face fighter.
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This room's dark enough that if we like pay attention and hide in the corners, we should be fine.
Just making sure we didn't miss a path.
Okay. As you make your way away from the main temple room, the feeling of like success, or at least at this point, starts to like at least feel somewhat there. The sense of victory, like, hey, you managed to sneak out of some sort of facility and you got loot to prove it, and you didn't die. And as you step, who's last down the stairs up here?
I always am rear in marching order.
Aurora. The last thing you do is you look over your shoulders, you stare back into the room that you know to be where the Thri-kreen soldiers lined up. And the torches burning this clean amber slowly begin to burn red, blood red.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like when
That's-
things change color in the world.
That's ominous.
If we get further out, I'm worried that after taking everything,
No,
There's a
it's
last
likely
trap.
that ritual that they were talking about. She seemed confident that it was going to be soon, but we're in no condition to continue, so.
And I guess we'll leave it there for today.